The skies boil, the earth cracks, on this demon world ruled by rot and ruin. The air is thick with plague and whispers of despair. Upon this cursed ground, Mortarion marches, leading his festering legions to entrench the warp's hold. He seeks to make this world a shrine to decay, where even time itself rots away. But the Black Templars have just made planetfall, led by High Marshal Helbrecht, bringing fire, fury, and a god machine of war. The Imperial Knight strides through the filth, lance in hand, ready to fulfill its oaths of vengeance. They will bring the Emperor's wrath to this world or be buried beneath it. Let's go to war. Hello everyone, welcome to Daily Dice. I'm Sam, and today I'm with my main man, Paul. How's it going, Paul?
Yeah, good, thank you. Cheers for having me on. I'm looking forward to it.
Tell you what, mate, I'm looking forward to this one as well. It's going to be a good one because Batman. Ignore the little pip head on the front cover. I really don't like this artwork, but let's just hold it that way. So the new Templar codex is here. I'm really looking forward to going through this. I'll go through it more in the list, like my likes and dislikes about the codex. But I'm really looking forward to this because you're going to be running the Death Guard?
Yeah, so I brought my Death Guard out today for a spin. Looking forward to it. I haven't had the game for a few weeks now, so I'm looking forward to getting it underway.
So bear with us because obviously it's a new codex for me. You have been playing, did you say just under a year? Or?
Yeah, so I've been collecting for about a year or so. I've only just started playing really since February, I believe.
Right.
So yeah.
And you've been to a couple of, well, I met you at an RTT.
Yeah, so I've done a couple of RTTs and Leeds GT. So straight in the deep end, really.
Yeah, oh, big time. Now you're finding it all right?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, it's an addictive hobby, isn't it?
Yeah, very, very addictive.
We've already been talking about your next army already, haven't we? But so I'm really looking forward to this one. Black Templars, Death Guard on a demon world. What's not to like, you know? Yeah. Before we start, big shout out to all the members. They are you absolute legends, including yourself, Paul.
Yep.
I do really appreciate every single one of yous because it massively does help out the channel. So I love yous all. I really do. And also, before we start, big shout out to Rogue Miniatures. They're a commission company in the UK. There's a 10% discount for them in the description. You'll see a lot of their stuff on the channel. I've got a few Thousand Sons stuff already painted up by them, and they're also doing some Magicari stuff as we speak. So keep your eye out for that. Also, before we start, I've now got a Discord. So if you want to join the Discord, come in there for a chat and show us your work in progresses, what projects you're on with, and watch hours, things like that. Then I'll leave that in the description as well. So before we start, I've got a little video for Rogue Miniatures, so check it out and do not skip it. So I just want to talk a little bit about Rogue Miniatures, which is a UK-based commission company. I've recently painted up a Demon Prince for my Thousand Sons, and I've had such a positive experience with them. Rogue Miniatures are a high-end commission company, box art style, and not really a company you'd use just to get a unit on the table for a tournament, to do, you know, the free standard base colours. These are the type of company you'd use if you really take pride in your army and really want to see them beautiful models on the table. They can either paint a model for you or a full army from scratch. Also an existing model for a current army like they have with my prints. You can also buy fully painted miniatures off their website and they customise their miniatures to suit your needs. You get regular updates of your commission. Their turnaround time is typically around 3 months depending on the size of the project. Drop them a message and you can get yourself a free quote. When you start your commission, you get regular updates. So I was getting messages off Steve all the time with my picture of the Demon Prince, getting me really excited to receive it. So after receiving my first commission, I'm really excited to get more commissions booked in with Steve and his team. And I'll be keeping you guys updated on the commissions I do receive off Rogue Miniatures. So I'll leave a link to all their socials down below in the description. Drop them a message and get a free quote and you won't be disappointed.
So here we have it, 2,000 points of the Emperor's Finest, the Black Templars. Strap yourself in, people, because this will probably be quite a long one. Obviously, the new codex supplement has just dropped for the Templars. I didn't know whether to do like a separate video and just sit and chat about it, or do it in the intro for this video, but I just thought I'll do it in this army list. It's as good a time as any, so I'll basically, just as I go through each unit, I'll say what they used to have and what they have now in sort of what I like about the codex. So we'll start with the army rule, which is all for moment. No, it's not. We have lost all for moment, of course. So now we get Templar Vows. All for moment used to be you get to reroll all hits against enemy unit. Templar Vows just makes them a bit more unique because all Space Marines get all for moment. So now we get to pick out one of 4 vows after we've seen our opponent's army. So I know I'm going against Death Guard today, so I know which one I'm going to be taking, and so do you Black Templar players know what I'm going to be taking. So today I'm going to be taking +1 to wound. If the toughness of the enemy unit's higher than my strength or the same, I get +1 to wound. So Death Guard, very tough. So +1 to wound army-wide is fantastic. I prefer it to all for moment, and it makes them very unique, like I say, so I like that. So I'm going to be running that today. But there is other good ones. I'd really like the infantry gets advance into actions and sticky objectives. I think you can sort of build into that one, but it's not one I'm going to be running today. So that is the army rule. I've picked that one. The detachment is Champions of Vehemence, I think it's called. And basically, the full army gets reroll charges, reroll advances. Now, the detachments of the Templars. This is my opinion, so please don't shout at me in the comments for it, but I just don't like the detachments. I just think they're too specific to certain units. So this detachment is based around chaplains and Judiciars. I'd have loved them just to put other Templar characters in there, like Castellans and your marshals and stuff like that. I just don't know why it's just chaplains in what they call Judiciars. So, well, that's fine. The other 2 detachments, one's based around transports, and then the other one is just based around ancients, which I don't own. I have bought the new ancient, I've bought the new chaplain as well, so I will get around to painting them and putting them on the battlefield. But yeah, I just feel like they're just a little bit too specific for me. Really, realistically, you're going to be seeing Templar players fall back to using the normal Space Marine detachments, which is a shame. So they can get a army-wide strats and things like that, which on the strats are not fantastic either. Really, the whole reason I'm using this detachment is mainly for the enhancements, which I could only afford to take 1. But what I really like, what I think they've done fantastic, is the raw stats of the units. I think are really good. So this army sort of runs itself without worrying about stratagems in your detachments. You could sort of run, you could probably have a play about with any detachment and this army will still perform for you, I feel, especially with the vows like the +1 to wound. And we do not miss all for moment, because when I go through my list, you'll see how many re-rolls I've managed to get in these units. So yeah, I try not to waffle too much, but I haven't really looked into the combos in that online. I've purposely tried to keep away from it so I could make my own decisions on things and make my own combos. So I haven't watched any videos on good units for the Templar Codex, good combos you can use. This really is just me looking through the Codex and seeing what I think looks good. So let's go through this list. So I don't really know where to start here. I tell you what, let's start right in the middle with Chaplain Grumaldus. So Chaplain Grumaldus, he used to be an absolute beast because he could give his unit feel no pain. So he could give them the 5-up feel no pain, which everyone used to love. Well, if you were using it and playing Templars, the opponent didn't seem to like it, but 5-up feel no pain was fantastic. They've changed that now to +1 toughness for your unit. So you could make a toughness 5. He's going to be joining some Crusaders, 10 Crusaders. So you could make them toughness 5. He's still got his +1 AP as well, or +1 to advance and +1 to charge, which they've swapped out for advancing charge. So They've really, I wouldn't even say it's a side grade. I'd say he's had quite a downgrade, but he still gives reroll hits to his unit. So this is the first of the rerolls where we're swapping out all for moment and we've got reroll hits, which is cool. So that's Grimoldus. He's got his 3 servitors with him, and with them relics, and when they're all dead, you can't pick out the 3. But for this game, I'm probably going to be using the +1 AP. I think that's that with the rerolls on a load of chain swords. Obviously, I've got some power fists in that unit as well. Could be really cool. So we'll see. But there's my first bit of rerolls with Grimoldus. He's going to be leading a unit of 10 Crusaders. So these aren't Primaris Crusaders anymore. They're just Crusaders. So Crusaders have, I think, had an upgrade. Some might call it a side grade, but they lost their +1 to advance, +1 to charge. Sorry, it was reroll advance, reroll charge. Obviously, we get that in the detachment now. And now they've got what Berserkers get, which is essentially a blood surge move. I can't remember what it's called, something zeal, righteous zeal, something like that. So when a model gets killed in the shooting phase, I can move that unit D6 +2 inches, and I can end up in combat with that. So if they're close to the enemy, they really need to watch out for that strat. Also, sorry, not that strat, that ability. Also, there is a strat where if an enemy unit moves within 9 inches of that unit, I can move that unit D6 inches. So, and I can end up in combat with that as well. So the Paul really needs to think about how close he wants to get to these units, just because obviously they will be moving into combat as they die, or at least moving forward towards the enemy. So you've got your chain swords, and you've got 2 power fists, and then you've got the sword brother with his mass-crafted power weapon, not just a power weapon now. So all the chain swords have all got sustained hits 1. They lost an attack, which I knew it was coming. I'd like to just lose that attack from the neophytes, but they've lost it from the initiates as well. So it's fair enough. We've got sustained hits 1, they've got full rerolls, and obviously I've got 2 power fists in there, like I say, they're just the same. The Mastercrafter's power weapon on the sword brother has lethal hits. So you'll see this throughout the army. There's lots of sustained in lethal, which is cool. So that's that unit. I'll go to the next, which is a Judicia leading another unit of 10 Crusaders. So the Judicia, so far I've got a Marshal, a Judicia. You can see I'm sort of building around this detachment. So the Judicia has got an enhancement where his unit get reroll hits. So you get the picture here, guys. We've got loads of reroll hits going on. So, like I say, Judicia, he benefits from all the strats. He has fights first, which is great for his unit. And, of course, the unit is just kitted out exactly the same as the other one. So you've got your 2 power fists, your sword brother with his Mastercrafted power weapon, and all them chain swords with sustained hits. Then let's go to High Marshal Helbrecht, leading some sword brethren. So there's a lot to go through here. Helbrecht has had a little bit of a downgrade, but basically he gives his unit +1 attack and +1 strength now. And also he still does his mortal wounds at the beginning of the fight phase. What else does he do? I can't remember. I'll have a look. But yeah, so he used to give the 5-up lethals. Sorry, not 5-up lethals. 5-up critical hits. So you'd be able to fish for, lethals or sustain, things like that. But now it's just, like I say, an extra attack, an extra strength. What does he do for his unit now? I'm going to have a look and get back to you. That is all he gets. So yeah, he used to give, like I say, criticals on 5s, and he used to give an extra pip of strength. Now he gives an extra pip of strength. Instead of the criticals, he gets the extra attack for his unit. So he's still a blender. He's lost a little pip of leadership. So it used to be leadership 5. I suppose it's fair enough. He's not a Primarch level. So yeah, so that's Helbrecht, and he's leading a unit, come on words Sam, of 4 sword brethren. So the guy in the middle, who's usually a Castellan in that unit, he's not. So there used to be 2 separate Castellan profiles. There used to be one that was just technically the sergeant of the sword brethren, and there used to be a character you could take. So now what they've done is you can take 4 sword brethren, so you can still make him a Castellan, but he is now technically a separate character, so he's joining the unit as well. So my 4 sword brethren have to all have power weapons, because I could only take, if I wanted to take the hammer in the claws, I'd have had to have 5 sword brethren in that unit, and obviously I wanted to use one, make one the Castellan. So what the sword brethren do now is, instead of getting the extra pip of damage, they get a reactive move when the enemy unit falls back. They can move 6 inches. Can't end up in combat, anything like that. Rubbish. Let's face facts. I mean, it's all right. We've lost the extra pip of damage, which was fantastic. So I'm really sad about that. I knew it was going to happen. I just had a feeling. But, like I say, they've all got mass-crafted power weapons, so they're all damage 2. And they've all got lethals. They've got 3 attacks each. So some of them lost an attack, but they're hitting on 2s. So they've taken. So what I've done is the Castellan who's joined, he's got his mass-crafted power weapon, he gets 6 attacks. Obviously with Helbrechts, they all get an extra attack as well. What Castellans do is, at the beginning of the fight phase, you roll a leadership check. If you pass, you get reroll hits. So there's more rerolls. If you fail, you get to reroll hits of 1. Obviously, they're hitting on 2s, so still pretty good. You can't really fish for them 6s, for them lethals, but obviously, if you pass your leadership, which is only a 6, you get reroll hits. So that unit's fantastic. I think they're still absolute blenders, and they can really punch up, especially with that +1 to wound as well. Don't forget. So these are all strength 5 power swords with Helbrecht strength 6. They've all got 4 attacks each. The Castellan will be getting 7 attacks, and then rerolls, lethals, +1 to wound. I still think they're really good. They're going to be riding around in an Impulsor, a Black Templar Impulsor at that. So it's got its multi-melter on, it's got some grenade launchers, and a missile. They've still got the same rule, which I'll never use, especially for a Templar army. Basically, you can get a unit out after advancing, and they just count as moving normal, but they can't charge. So it's not worth getting a unit out that can't charge, because then I can't shoot my multi-melter. So that's that. A big block of death. Hopefully they do some damage today. Now I'll go to the other side, to some more sword brethren. So here we have a Marshal. This is Quintus Kane, the legend amongst the ranks. So Quintus Kane, Marshal, he gives this unit critical hits on 5s. So critical hits on 5s is great, because obviously, like I say, they've got lethals. Again, these sword brethren have got another Castellan in. So I've got lots of characters on this battlefield. So if Paul draws Assassinate, I'm going to be a little bit worried, which he's probably going to at some point. So I've got Castellan, so he's another unit full of rerolls. Like I say, the Marshal has critical hits on 5. He also gets loads of attacks. I think it's 7 attacks, and if enemy units are nearby, he gets extra attacks as well. So obviously I'll be in combat, so he gets 8 attacks. He gets to a maximum of +3. So if another 2 enemy units are within 6 inches, he'll be getting like 10 attacks. And the good thing is the Marshal and the Castellan are just mass-crafted power weapons as well, so I can roll all these together. I'm not rolling loads of separate profiles, which is pretty cool. I'm just, obviously, the Thunder Hammer, the Lightning Claws, they're all just, I just imagine that they've all been master crafted. So they're not all power swords, they're just all power weapons, I imagine. Just for myself, because I've got crazy OCD and I'd have to use the Thunder Hammer as a Thunder Hammer. So yeah, it's just a power weapon, but it's been master crafted. So that's that unit. Marshal and a Castellan with another 4 sword brethren. Then I'll go to the Emperor's Champion. So the Emperor's Champion is an absolute beat stick. I'd have liked to shot him in a unit, but I didn't have the points and I really wanted to take him, so he's came on his own, which is fine now because he does have lone operative now. So out of 12 inches, Paul won't be able to shoot him. Basically, I'm just going to use him. I'm going to put him in the Impulsor with the Sword Brethren in Helbrecht, and he's just going to be a character sniper most probably. So he gets +2 to charge against character units. Obviously, again, he gets that +1 to wound and things like that. He +2 to charge. What else does he get? Oh, he gets parry. Well, it used to be parry. Basically, it's in any phase, bit of damage it goes through, I can turn to 0 just once per phase. So even in the shooting phase now, which is pretty cool. Yeah, and like I say, he got Lone Operative. He doesn't get the... he has just normal character keywords, so I can take enhancements on him now, which is cool. I'll definitely be playing about with him a bit more in other games, but for now, he's going to be a Lone Operative, running around the battlefield, hopefully sniping a few characters and just being a pain. Then behind him, we've got some intercessors. So we've got 5 of these. Sticky objectives are still exactly the same, because obviously they haven't been changed. Not Black Templars, they're just normal Marines. So these have got sticky objectives. If they all target the same target, they get 4 shots each. So I could do a big 20-shotter on them, some poxwalks or something might come in handy. But they're just there for point scoring. I forgot to mention over here, the Marshal from that unit in another Impulsor. So again, same loadout, multi-melter, grenade launchers, missile rack on the back. Then we've got some Terminators led by Terminator Chaplain. So another Chaplain, so I can make the most out of them strats in this detachment. I think realistically this detachment, you want to be taking the new Chaplain model, because he gets advance and charge. And obviously in this unit you can reroll advances, reroll charges. It's like Games Workshop wrote the detachments to buy new models. So, like I say, Chaplain, Terminator, leading Terminators. These are a Black Templar unit now. They've put them in the codex, they've changed the rules. Obviously, their rule used to be based around Orphan Moment. So these get, if they're against enemy, if an enemy unit falls back out of combat with them, they have to take a Desperate Escape test, unless they're a monster or vehicle. So yeah, it's not bad. The Chaplain obviously just still gives them +1 to wound. They get +1 to wound anyway, so maybe if they're punching something that's weaker than them, lower toughness, because they do have strength 8 fists, so it might still come into play if I'm fighting Plague Marines or things like that. Or even if I'm fighting Death Guard Terminators, I believe they're toughness 7. So they get the little beacon, put it in the battlefield at the beginning of the game, and they can do a rapid ingress for free, as long as they're within, I think it's 3 inches within it, the beacon, so not bad. I'd have loved to give this Chaplain the enhancement for an extra pip of AP for this unit. So AP3 Power Fists. I just didn't have the points. Like I say, that's 20 points. I'd have been 10 points over. But I will be taking that on this unit at some point, I think. Then last but not least, we have a Knight Lancer. There's many reasons I want to take this, because he's absolute badass. I love the model. Mortarian's going to be on this battlefield, so we need to bring the God Machines to fight against someone like Mortarian. And I'm very scared that these are going to get taken out of 40k soon and just put into Heresy. So I'm going to try and use him as much as I can until that day comes. And even when it does come, I'll figure out a way to still use him. So that, I might as well tell you a bit about him. He gets free tank shock, so even if it's already been used. So that's pretty cool. He's toughness 11 now. He's gone down a bit of toughness. He's got more wounds. I think it's something like 28. But he's very cheap. He's like 300, and this is a guess, 360 points, 380 points. Very cheap. So hopefully he'll be flinging some Death Guard about. I'm sure he will, unless Mortarian gets his hands on him first. So that's the army. Like I say, I do like the codex. I think it's got some really cool synergies. I just need to get it played, I think, in that time will tell. So let's have a look at this Death Guard list. So here we have 2,000 points of Death Guard. Look how beautiful this army is. I really like this army, Paul, and you've got Mortarian leading it as well. So shall we go through it? Basically, what is your army rule, mate?
Yeah, so my army rule is Nurgle's Gift, which is an aura, basically. So I put things in contagion range and make you afflicted, and it's kind of like debuffing your units when you're close to mine. Yeah.
And then that contagion range goes up each turn, I believe?
Yeah, so it starts off at 3 inches, goes to 6, battle round 2, and then up to 9, battle round 3.
It just stays at 9.
Stays at 9, yeah.
And what have you gone with today? What is your debuff on my army?
So I get -1 to your toughness anyway. Like, that's baked into the rule. And the one I'm choosing is the Rattle Joint Aura, which is worse than the save characteristic of models in the unit by 1.
Nice.
Yeah.
So that is one thing about the Templar Codex I didn't mention in my list. The Definitely not as tough now. So against Death Guard with the worse toughness and the -1 to my save, basically you're going to be glass cannons, so it's pretty scary. But it is thematic because we should just be melting because of the pox when we're near Death Guard. So
Yeah.
What is your detachment, mate?
So my detachment is Virulent Vectorium, which basically gives me army-wide sticky objectives for all the units in there, basically.
Nice. So you're just leaving Nurgle snot on the objectives as you walk up the battlefield?
That's it, yeah. Leaving the taint all over.
Nice. I like it. So let's go through this list. So let's start with, I'll go through all like the sort of the infantry in that first. So should we start with this unit here?
Yeah, so that's a squad of 10 Plague Marines with led by a Malignant Plaguecaster and a Biologist Putrefier. They'll be in the Rhino, scooting around the battlefield, trying to spread disgusting filth. Yeah,
I like it. And what do these characters do for that unit?
So the Plaguecaster and the Putrefier, a bit of a wombo combo really. They give sustained hits and lethal hits to the full unit.
Oh, nice.
And the critical hit on a 5+ as well, which is pretty nice.
And that's between them both, like they give out them all them abilities.
Yeah. The Plague Marines' special rule is when they shoot something, they afflict it basically as well. So it's like able to spread contagion range further.
Yeah.
And they'll be disembarking from the Rhino and getting re-rolling all wounds as well from...
And that's the Rhino's rule,
is
it?
Yeah, that's Rhino's rule, yeah.
So you've got a Rhino, they're flying about in this, and his rule is if they jump out, they get to re-roll all wounds. Is it against a unit that the Rhino shot?
No, I think it's just disembarking, from...
That's nice,
Yeah.
I like it. So that's that unit. Next up, you've got this guy on his own?
Yeah, so that's just my tallyman. He doesn't really do anything, he's just a home objective sort of... Scorer, yeah. He can give me a CP back once per turn if I roll a 7+, but the amount of times it's actually gone off is few and far between, really.
Yeah. So, I'm hoping if I get assassinated, that'll be nice because I'll just go after this guy, but he's right in the back of the battlefield. So
he'll be hiding.
I have to chew through all this first if I want to get to him. Behind him, we've got some Poxwalkers.
Yeah, so just 10 Poxwalkers. They're pretty much the same, just sort of screening the backfield. They don't do much.
Yeah. Nice, I like it. And then we have some more Plague Marines.
Yeah, just a basic squad of 5. They'll just be like my objective scorers. Maybe running around doing stuff.
Maybe a little trading unit.
Yeah, causing a nuisance, hopefully.
I like it. And then we have got some Terminators.
Yeah, so that's a squad of 3 Death Shroud Terminators led by a Lord of Contagion. Those guys are pretty sick. The Lord of Contagion is nasty. He gets quite a lot of rules. He's got Lance on a charge. He's got a enhancement called the Furnace of Plagues, which is like +1 strength, +1 attack.
Is that for his whole unit or just for him, is it?
Just for him, yeah.
Ah, right, still nice, like.
Yeah.
And then what does he give that unit, the Death Shroud, the Lord?
So the Death Shroud give him a feel no pain, so he's harder to be precisioned out of the unit. And the Lord of Contagion, like say, he gets Lance on the charge. Yeah. And he gives the unit sustained 1.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And these, I believe these can deep strike within 6 inches.
Yeah, so if they can deep strike within 6 inches of anything that's in contagion range or afflicted.
Right. So if your Plague Marine shoots something, these can just land in. And,
no.
Or saying that, it'll be out of order, that one.
Yeah, it resets during the command phase. So
well, that's a bit of a bonus.
The Lord of Contagion can also get back up on a 2+.
Right.
So he can be quite annoying to deal with.
If you saw my game against Big Rich, where he had 3 Lords of Contagions, and all of them rolled a 1.
Oh no!
So it's the curse of the Lord of Contagion. So hopefully, for my sake, Paul rolls a 1 with him. But who knows? That's even if I kill him.
Yeah.
Typhus in some more Death Shroud.
Yeah. So another squad of 3 Death Shroud led by Typhus. Basically another power unit. Like looking for your big guys.
Yeah.
to give Typhus a feel no pain as well. So again, it can't be like precisioned as easy.
So is that just a rule that they give like the character leading the unit or something?
Yeah, they're like technically like a bodyguard unit in the lore and stuff like that as well. So I think that's where that comes from.
Oh, nice.
Typhus has got his, I can't remember the name of it, but he's basically got a psychic ability, so it's not a shooting attack.
Well, so, as far as Warhammer'd say, it's bees.
Bees, yeah.
And that's his ability, yeah?
Yeah, that's his ability, yeah. Dish out mortal wounds, basically.
Nice. And then does he give out to his unit or not?
No, he doesn't, no.
Shame that, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a shame, yeah. Oh, sorry, yes, he does. He's -1 to hit in combat.
Right.
Because of his bees.
Because of his bees. Terrifying stuff. So then let's go through... Oh, I'll tell you what, we've got some spawn over here. Let's go through these. So 2 units of 2? 2
units of 2 spawn, yeah. They're basically, their job is to spread contagion faster than anything else. They move quite quick.
Yeah.
They've got a pretty nice special rule. I mean, the wording on it is quite confusing, but
right.
I'm pretty sure the way it works is when you attack me, any successful hits, they dish out mortal wounds back to you.
And is it to a max of like 6 or 3?
To a max of 6, yeah. It's kind of like a mini grenade going off in combat.
Yeah, so I really, I want to be shooting these to death, but I've got shooting in my list. So I'm going to have to take mortal wounds off these lads. And then we have, let's do some vehicles. So we've done the Rhino. We've got these 2 lads, 2 single units, Anna, did you say?
Yeah, so 2 single units of the fetid blow drones. They've both got the heavy blight launchers. They're both quite nasty shooting. Very swingy though. I have a tendency to roll 1s quite often with them. Their special rule is to help like sort of spread affliction as well to nearby units that they've shot, kind of. So,
oh, nice. So units that they've shot are afflicted, is that right?
So I think they spread it to units close to the units that they've shot, or something like that. Anyway,
cool. We'll look at them
in
the game, and then we've got another 2 single vehicles.
Yeah, so they're 2 myphitic blight haulers. They're basically like tank hunters for me. They're pretty good actually. They usually do all right for me. Their special rule is tank hunters, so they basically get +1 to hit and wound against monsters or vehicles. So pretty nice.
Yeah, and I've got a couple of vehicles, so you could do all right there.
Yeah.
And then last but not least, the big man himself, Mortarion, the Primarch of the Death Guard. Big
Morty, so he tends to either do brilliantly or do nothing.
It's typical for these big units like
depending
this.
on how I use him. He's got an absolute plethora of special rules, which I'll probably struggle to remember. He can do things like reactive move other units close to him as well. If you come within 9 inches, I believe it is.
Probably be something like that. Yeah.
He can fight on death, or he can choose a unit near him to fight on death.
Oh, what a beast!
And also, I believe he can cause a unit to shoot back in your shooting phase.
Right, and it's if I've shot that unit or something like that.
Yeah. So I can only choose one of those special rules per turn.
Right.
And I think I have to declare it in my command phase.
Yeah, I believe it would be similar to my like Grimaldus's rules, where I get to pick 1 of 3.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll obviously in the battle we'll be looking more into them and make sure we're getting them right. Hopefully. So I love this army, Paul. I think it's really going to be a good game, this. So let's get in that battle. The cards have been drawn. So we've got a deployment zone, we've got a primary mission, we haven't got a twist. We're going to try and make it as simple as possible using a new codex. So deployment is Crucible of Battle. You can see these big diagonal deployment zones. We've got a objective marker in each deployment. Templars starting here, the Death Guard starting here. And then you've got 3 in no man's land. Primary mission, Scorched Earth, because look at it, we're on this big demon world. It's literally Scorched Earth. And you score 5 points per objective marker from the second battle round onwards. Why can't I speak today? Am I having a stroke? I'm having a stroke. So to a maximum of 10 points, and you can burn objectives. So if you burn an objective, you do an action on it. It has to be in no man's land or your opponent's deployment zone. And then in your next turn, if that unit's still on that objective, and I'm guessing you still hold it, you've burnt it. So it comes off the battlefield and you score points for it at the end of the game. You score the one in your opponent's deployment zone, you get more for it. So obviously, I think burning's going to be one of them things what you want to hold for later game, but you never know what the what tactics might be thrown about this game. So the battlefield, as you see, is set. The Death Guard are all at this side with Mortarion. The Templars are at this side. I've got some Terminators in reserves. Paul, you've got some Terminators in reserves as well?
Yeah, 2 squads of Terminators with characters, yeah.
Yeah, and then basically I'll go through the terrain and where the objective markers are I've deployed. So terrain, everything's obscuring. It just makes it easier. Even this altar, just imagine it goes right up high. Imagine there's some sort of demonic mist coming off it, so that's why you can't see each other through it. Then the things that aren't obscuring are things like this. Your infantry just get covering it. If you're shooting through the tank, you're getting cover from it. And imagine everything has like footprints. So this building has like a line there. This building over here has like a line there. It's pretty easy. So that's the terrain. The objective markers, there's one just behind here. There's one in the middle, which is this little well here. There's one there, and then there's one in each deployment zone. So one here and one there. And then deployment-wise, basically, I've tried hiding as much as I can. So I've got Crusaders with the Judas here. I've got a tank, the one with a stripe on it, it's the one with the Marshal in. And it's also got the Emperor's Champion. Then another unit here with Grimoldus. Then we've got these lads here sticky in the objective. I'll put that beacon somewhere as well for the Terminators. And then over here we've got Helbrecht's tank and the Knight. So these are hiding as much as they can because they don't want to be getting shot turn 1. And then what have you done, Paul?
So I've deployed quite aggressively, really. I have a tendency to do that.
Try and get forward and get that contagion out,
get forward, spread the contagion as best I can. So I've got my spawn out in the open, but these can scout. I've got my blow drones here, Mortarion, Rhino with full squad over there. Just ready to go, really.
Yeah, I like it. So that's everything. That's all the housekeeping. All we need to do is the big roll-off for first turn. The big question is, do you want to go first or second?
I think I would rather go second, but I'm not too fussed, really.
Yeah, it's a hard one. I think I'd like to go second as well.
Yeah.
I want you to come to me. I don't really want to move into the centre and just get shot off the board. So
yeah.
I'm hoping I get a low number here. So the Templars, I get a 6. A 1. So it was meant to be the Templars, turn 1. So the orders have been received for the Black Templars. Assassination, so kill a character, and Airy Denial. Sadly, I can't get any of these this turn. Basically, I can't kill a character. That's a fact. That is a fact. I could have done with that later turn maybe, but it is what it is. Airy Denial, I just didn't deploy far forward enough. I got some good advances, but just wasn't far forward enough. So basically, you did your scout moves, Paul.
Yeah, scouted the spawn forward.
Yeah. And then I advanced. These got 4, and then Crusaders got a 6. But even with a 12-inch move, they were an inch out of the centre. So I've just moved these up, huddled behind there. I've moved this tank up, huddled behind this. They've spread out for later deep strike stuff. These have moved forward, huddled against the wall. And these two have moved forward, ready for later turns. So everything's sort of setting up. The stage is getting set. So that's not a very exciting turn. There was no shooting at all. But yeah, it is what it is. Turn 1, that's as good as it's going to get. So I tell you what, let's just quickly do this now. I'm getting rid of that for a CP, and we're going to keep Airy Denial. Going into Death Guard, turn 1. Death Guard, turn 1. Extend battle lines and no prisoners. So basically hold the objective in your deployment zone and 1 in no man's land. You get 4 points for it. You've basically done that. No prisoners, kill units. That should be fairly easy for you because I have got units that you can see, that you can get line of sights on. But basically, what have you done, Paul?
Yeah, so I've scouted the spawns up, holding the objective with that squad, and this one's just going to try and get in your face as quick as possible. I've moved Mortarion up. He's going to try and get some shots off on that squad, maybe, if he can see them. Oh,
and also I've got to mention, Grimoldus used his thing in my command phase where they're toughness 5 now, so that might make them a bit more survivable, who knows. Yeah, sorry mate, carry on.
Plague Marines have disembarked from the Rhino. They're going to try and get some shots on this squad.
So he's going to take a bit of a beating, you're saying?
Yeah.
Nice.
Hopefully, anyway, we'll see.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's pretty much it, really. I've just moved everything up a little bit. The bloat drones are going to try and get shots on the big squad in the centre.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, so let's see how the shooting goes. Onto the shooting phase. So first bloat drone shooting in to this unit here. It's D6 plus 2 shots and it's blast, so it's D6 plus 4 shots.
Yep, so we'll see what we get. 4.
Nice, 8 shots. This is nasty.
So this is hitting on 3s and lethals. So 1 lethal.
Few
misses.
That was the strength 10.
Strength 10, yeah. So
it's on 2s.
2s. So
4 saves,
4 saves to make at -2.
There's a few in cover there, so I'll take it on the initiates. So -2 to -1, so 4 ups. 2 get blasted. So next bloat drone, rinsing, repeating. D6 plus 2. D6 plus 3 this time with blast because 2 died.
See what we get. Ooh, big 6.
No. Oh no. Oh no.
So hitting on 3s lethals again. 2 lethals.
This is nasty, this like.
2 miss.
Moving on 2s.
Yep. So that's 1, 2, 3.
That's 7?
Yep.
6.
Nurgle's number.
7. Yeah, we're not liking this. There's a neophyte. Let's have a look where they are. Oh, they should be able to get plenty of cover there. So this is 7 -2, so -1. So I've got a 5 up. So a neophyte dies, and I've got a 4. Oh, 6 there. Have you got a magnet under here or something? So that's an initiate dead. I've got another neophyte, 5 up. Neophyte dead, and then we've got so that's them 3 dead. Then they're not in cover, so 2 6 ups. So 1 of them dead, another 6 up, 1 of them dead. So we've lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 so far. So we'll take one on the saw brother, because we want the fists. Oh no, we've got another chainsaw there. So we'll take it. Oh no, sorry, we've got another neophyte. So another 6 up. He's alright.
3.
So 2 neophytes, 3 neophytes and an initiate die there. So this big block of Plague Marines shooting into Grimaldus' unit here. I've used a strat get to ground because I want them to at least get the benefit of cover here. So yeah, let's do it. We start with the Plague Caster.
Yeah, Plague Caster first. So this is Focus Witchfire, so it's D6 plus 3. 2.
So 5 shots coming in hot.
So it's Strength 6, Toughness.
Toughness 5, so 3s.
3s.
Oh,
That's
good rolling.
5, yep.
Minus.
-2.
So -1 technically because they're in cover. So let's take this on some initiates. So -1, so 4 ups. I mean, that's not great. These are
D3 damage each.
D3 damage each. Do you want to roll 1 at a time then?
Yep. So how many was that, sorry?
That was 4 go through. So 1 takes a wound, so the second one will just be 1.
Yep.
And then the next one's another 1 dead, so 2 dead, 3 dead.
Yeah.
Nice. Does he hurt himself?
Yeah, hopefully not. Oh, he does.
He does, he takes 3 wounds.
So he's
Jubbly.
Nice,
So next thing in this unit, what is it, Paul?
So I've got 2 blight launchers coming in now. These are D3 shots each.
Nice.
And it's blast as well, actually. So how many's in that squad?
I think there'll be 10. How many died there? Yeah, there'll be 10 in there.
So an extra 2.
And it'll be an extra. Is it D3 plus? It's just D3 blast, yeah.
D3 blast, yeah.
So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shots you'll get there.
7 shots, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, people. My bad maths right there. So 7 shots hitting on 3s, I believe.
Yep, hitting on 3s. 1 lethal.
Nice.
A few misses there though.
Yep. Nice strength for this.
Strength 6. So
hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s, yep. So 3 saves at -1, but you got the ground
cover, yeah. So it'll be 3. I'll do it on. Let's do it on some neophytes. So no minus, so 4 ups. I'll just roll 3. 2 die. 2 die. 2 plasma guns from this unit.
Yeah, so
I'm going to
supercharge them, yeah.
Go for it.
So 2 shots hitting on 3s, lethals. I've just remembered as well, it's crits on a 5 and sustained as well.
Really?
For this squad, yeah.
So 1's hit there and then 1 sustained,
extra,
yeah.
and then it's a lethal as well because it's crits on a 5.
That's right.
Strength 8, so it'll be
3s.
3s, yeah. So it's 2 wounds.
Yep, and I forgot I should be tanking these on relic guys.
So it'll be -3 down to -2.
These will just be 4 pin vuns. So 1 saves, 1 goes through. So damage is 2.
2 damage, yeah.
So 5 fill pins. Yeah, so 1 relic guy dies. And one of them plasma guys did blow himself up. He held his finger on that trigger just for too long, so he's on fire now over there. We're going to quickly check the footage, see if there was any more 5 and 6s for sustained and lethals. We'll get back to you. So we checked the footage there. It was only really the blight launchers that benefited from it. He got an extra sustained, so he rolled to wound and got a 2. So that toughness 5 actually has came into play a little bit here, because he would have been wounded on 2s otherwise. So next bit of shooting, we've got Mortarion. He's popping his head around the corner like a little peeping Tom. Let's see what he can do. So you see you always roll 1s for this, do you, Paul?
Yeah, I'm just incredibly unlucky. I either roll a 1 pretty much all the time, or if it does wound, it's a 1 again. So
yeah, and also you did roll for your tally man, and you failed his leadership,
tally man,
so you didn't get his CP. So it is coming true what you're saying about this bad luck.
Rich always says about his Death Guard dice, I think mine are just as bad.
It must just be a Death Guard thing.
Yeah, it must be, yeah.
So let's see if you get that 1.
Right, so this is Mortarion the Lantern.
Oi, hits. I'm guessing you're on 2s?
Strength 10, so yeah, wounds on 2s. Oh,
he's wound. Let's tack this on another one of the servitors.
Yep.
So I need a 4 up. He's took a lantern in the face, and he's still stood there with his little chalice in his hand. Like, what the hell was that?
And he's also got his Rotwind ability. So we'll do that now. So it's D6 plus 3 blast. So
I think it'll be
plus
D6
4.
Well, sorry, what did you say? It was
D6 plus 3. So
it'll be D6 plus 4.
Yeah.
Oh, you're rolling high with these D6 weapons, mate.
For once, yeah.
So D6, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, yeah?
Yeah. So this is hitting on 2s, lethal hits as well. So 1 lethal, a few 1s.
And then wounding on...
strength 7, so it'll be wounding on 3s.
Yep.
And this is dev wounds as well. So no dev wounds.
2 misses.
2 misses,
So we've got 6 saves. What's the AP on this?
AP 2, 1 damage each.
AP 1. I'm just going to quickly... I'll tell you what, I'll just hold the camera and we'll go around and have a look at some unit. So we've got... I'll take it on a neophyte. We've got any chainsaw guys. We've got him and a sword brother. We've got another one of them that can tank. Right. So this is minus... Did you say -1?
-2, but it'll be down to -1, won't it? Because you're
so neophyte 5 up. What's the damage?
1.
Neophyte 5 up. He's dead. And then we've got 2 initiates. If not, I can't remember how many he had, but I've got a sword brethren. So initiate, then sword brethren. 4 ups. All right.
Whee.
So you kill a neophyte, sir. So we've got a blight hauler just threading the needle through to Grumaldus' unit. He's going to take some shots at it. Let's do it, mate.
So the only thing in range is his missile launcher, so I'm going to fire a crack missile.
Fire a bit
see
of
if I
crack
can
at us,
blow
yeah.
one up. Hits, strength 9, so it'll be 2s.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, strength 9 will be 2s, you're right. Oh no, will it? No,
you've took his 5 now, aren't you? Yeah, so that's a miss.
There's 5 coming into play. Grumaldus is saving that unit right there.
So that's it, yeah?
That's it, that's the shooting. We'll have a little look, see if there's any charges. It doesn't really look like it, but we'll have a look across the battlefield and we'll get back to you. So end of Death Guard, turn 1. You get to extend battle lines for 4 points and you're keeping no prisoners. You should be able to kill a unit in my next turn. In your next turn. You could kill one in my next turn. On 3 CP, I'm on 3 CP. Let's go to Templars, turn 2. Templars, turn 2. Sabotage, Original. So I should be able to get this for 3 points. That's doing action in the terrain piece. Original, I'm still on with, so hopefully I can get the 5 points for that this turn. So I really make a mistake of doing this all the time, overextending early game, but if I just keep feeding stuff into the meat grinder, then I'm just going to keep getting shot off the board. So this unit with the Marshal have jumped out, I hate to say it, but they're going to have to go into spawn. I'm going to be getting mortal wounds taken in return, but it's just one of them things that needs to happen. I have popped this out, so I could maybe take some shots on the spawn, but we'll see. This unit have moved forwards, and they're probably going to have to go for these spawn. This unit have dropped in just for area denial and maybe charge Marty to give the knight some backup. The knight is moved forward. I'm just going to go for Marty. I don't think I'll kill him, but I can definitely hurt him. This unit moved forward with Grimaldus, and they got overwatched by this big blob of Plague Marines. And all I've got left is Grimaldus, one Servitor in an initiate with a Power Fist. So I've had to jump out with Helbrecht's unit to give support over here. So yeah, what's going on? You've got a strap for -1 damage, I believe.
Yep, -1, so I'm going to probably use that on Marty.
Yeah, so that's a bit worrying, but we'll see how it goes. This tank is doing the sabotage on this terrain piece here. And these are shuffled forward as well. They're going to get some shots, maybe on the spawn as well. So yeah, bit of shooting. In your command phase, you use the thing where Morty has a 6-inch aura. So if you get shot within 6 inches of him, they can shoot back. So I really need to think about where I'm going to be shooting here. Yeah, so going into the shooting phase. Well, first bit of shooting, we have some intercessors on the home field objective, shooting into these to spawn here. So 20 shots, hitting on 3s. A few hits there. And then these are wounding on 5s and 6s. You've got 1 at -1.
So 5 plus.
-1, sir.
Yep, and
One
then
takes a
feel
one.
no pain result.
These are nasty days.
He's alright.
That was worth it, wasn't it? Just plink off its horrible mutated skin. Onto the impulsor, shooting a multi-melter and missile into these, and then some grenade launchers just into them spawn there. So multi-melter hitting on 3s. That is your magnet coming into play again there. What's your toughness of them?
Of the blow drones, 9.
Yes, 9, yeah?
Yeah.
4s. Oh no! Classic multi-melters coming into play. Missile, bit of crack, hits, wounds. -2, you get cover, so it's -1.
So 4 plus.
He saves
It's
it.
alright.
Lovely. So that's that. Oh, I've got some grenade launchers. So 2d6, 5, 6, 7, 4, 5, 6, 7, hitting on 3s. And then we are wounding on 5 and 6s. So you've got 1 more save on your spawn.
On the spawn?
Yeah.
What minus is this?
None. So you get
That's
cover
4
as
plus.
well.
And then feel no pain. He's alright.
He's all right. Great. So that's that shot. I'll have a little look and I'll get back to you. So I've done lots and lots of shooting off camera, and not much has happened really. So Terminator shot at these, and I've took 2 wounds off a spawn. I didn't really dare shoot anything over here because it gets to shoot back, so especially not with these little units. So the knight shot at a rhino, and I took 2 wounds off it. There shot some grenades, Helbrecht's unit, and I got 1-4 out of the 6 dice. So 1 took a wound there, and that's it, I believe. Oh, there shot the heavy bolters. There shot the heavy bolters and did nothing to them. And nothing to them. So lots of charging. Let's see how this goes. So lots of charging here. We've got a 3-inch here into the spawn. They're in. We've got a 4 here into them spawn. They're in. So they've got an 8. They get 5, 6. So both have got an 8 so far, just so I can remember this for myself. The knight has got a 4. He's in 6, 7, 8, 9. So we've got 2 8s and a 9. And then the Grimaldus unit have got 5, and then Helbrecht's unit have got 5. So Grimaldus unit, they're in on a 6. Helbrecht's unit, they're in on a 10. So the big question is, do I want to put my Terminators into Morty as well? If he does -1 damage, there'll only be 1 damage power fist. That's the problem. Yeah, let's do it. Need a 9. I don't, but they get to re-roll for free for the detachment rule. They don't. So the fates have been decided for them. Let's put all these in combat and we'll see what's what. So we're going to start with a fun combat. Paul has used 2 CP to -1 damage for Morty, and you've got 5 up feel no pain and a 4-pin vulnerable save. I can't see me doing much damage to him, but this is going to be a fun combat either way. So I get a free tank shock, 11 dice, any 5s are mortal wounds. Of course, Sam. But do you know what? 2, I'll take 2. My Templar dice used to roll very well. They were known for rolling good. In the last couple of games, they've really let me down with trade me. I don't think the Emperor's there. Emperor's with me. But yeah, so you've got 2 5 up feel no pains.
Yep, so let's go for it. Go on, Marty.
Takes 2 wounds. We've started
wounds,
it. We've got the ball rolling.
So he's down to 14.
Ugh. Can you heal wounds by anywhere?
Nah.
Oh, that's something. So let's see how many attacks the knight gets. So here we go. Let's do it. 5 attacks, hitting on 2s. I've got that one. I did get that one. Should I re-roll it? Or should I save it for strats to show them off a little bit? Let's re-roll it. Who cares about the strats? So, wounded on 2s. So we have got 5 wounds through. So you've got 5 4 invulnerable saves. Sir.
Yep.
So this is important for you. So you failed 2.
Go through.
So that is 16 damage, 8 each. So you've got 16 feel no pains. Marty should live here, but he's definitely got a lance through his armour there.
10, 13,
Paul
16.
counting all these dice.
Here we
Come
go.
on, Paul, with 16 dice, 5 ups. He's definitely still alive, I think.
Yeah,
but
so
maybe just.
Just, I think.
Oh, you only said 3. So 16.
So he's down to 1.
He's down to 1
wound.
remaining. Oh, that was a critical hit. I imagine that lance has been left inside him when he strikes back. We're there, -1 damage.
Oh, yeah.
So they've only been. I tell you what, roll the dice on a 4, 5, 6. Just roll the dice on a 5 or 6. You ignore another, and then you just say the other one obviously didn't. So still down to 1 wound. I think that makes it fair, people. So he's definitely got a lance inside him, but he will be striking back. Thank the Lord. I didn't really want him to die that soon. But let's do some more combats. So we'll go on to this combat against the spawn. So what happens is the Castellan does a leadership check, and if he passes, I can reroll all hits. He passes, so I'm rerolling all hits, which is nice. So we've got 1 power weapon, 2 power weapon, 3 and 4. That's the 4 sword brethren. The Castellan gets 6, and then the Marshal gets 7 plus every unit he's near, so 6 inches within. So you'll get 7, 8, and potentially 9 if he's within 6 of that. So I'll roll him 9 after. So let's do it. The Mastercrafted Power Weapons is off the Castellan and the Sword Brethren. So 6 are lethal, that's what I'm fishing for. So we've got some lethals. And then we're just going to re-roll everything and try and get some more 6s. So these are tough boys. So more 6s, and then the 1s miss because these are hitting on 2s now, which is nice. And then strength 5, toughness 7, but we've got +1 to wound. So we're no 4. So we've got 3 more through. So you've got 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 saves at -2. Do these have an invuln?
Nah.
So it'll just be 11 6-ups, yeah?
Yep, 6 ups.
And
then
make 1.
Feel no pains.
So it's damage 2. So if you just roll these probably twice.
Yeah.
How many wounds have they got each? 4?
4 each, yeah.
So roll these, looking for 5 ups, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think that'd be them. Is it 8 gone through there?
Is what, sorry?
Is 8 wounds gone through there?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 8 gone through.
And do you want to roll 6 dice back and try and hurt me?
Yep, let's go for it.
And these are on 4s, right?
Yeah, so 4 plus, yeah.
Yep. This is all acid and rubbish coming out
so
from
that's
them.
4 wounds.
4 mortal wounds come back, nothing to do about that. So that's a sword brother dead and 1 on 2 wounds. Now onto this unit. I've got 1 chain swords, 2 power fists. So the chain sword first, hitting on 3s, and these are re-rolling because that's his enhancement. And they are sustained now, which is cool. So them 2 go through, and these are wounding on strength 4, toughness 7, but +1 to wounds, so 4s. So you've got 3 saves, mate, at -1.
Yep, 5 plus. 2 go through, damage.
Just 1 each ease. Nice.
Nice.
I love it. We've got 2 power fists. So 3 miss there, re-roll that. And then these wounding on 3s. Don't get the +1 to wound yet, because I'm stronger. So you've got 4 saves at -2.
Yep, 6 plus.
3 go through.
3 go through.
So you'll have to do 2 feel no pains here, because these damage 2 a pop. So now another 2.
Yep.
So he is dead, and then another 2 on the last one. So he takes a wound. So he's down to 3 wounds. So then we've got the Sword Brother. So 3 attacks, hitting on, I'm guessing 2s. I should probably check that, but let's reroll. Shouldn't make a difference. No, it doesn't. So that's lethal. And then wounding on strength 5, +1 to wound, so 4s. I'm liking that +1 to wound, like.
Yeah, it's nice.
So 3 at -2, sir.
So
Another 2 go through.
is this on the spawn?
Yes, sorry, so all 3 go through.
Yeah, all 3, yeah.
So you've got 6 feeling up ins.
Roll another 3, sorry.
Yeah, that gets him.
Yep.
So you do 6 hits back. See if you can kill any more on your way out.
Let's go for it.
So you kill.
So 2.
Yeah, so you kill. I'll take that neophyte out of there. And that's at least a spawn gone. Morty's on 1 wound. We'll do that attack against the Plague Marines over there. But then obviously we've got lots of Terminators dropping in for turn 2, which is a bit scary. So let's do Helbrecht and his lads. So Helbrecht is going to do his thing, mortal wound thing, slap them with his lantern. So he's got lean unit 5, so he's he gets an extra 1 added to this. So I get a 2. So technically it's a 3, which is just D3 mortal wounds, I believe. So you take 3.
Yep.
3 mortal wounds. With that combat, we've got a Castellan who does a leadership check. He fails. That means we only re-roll hit rolls of 1. So we'll start off with lots of Sword Brethren. So these get an extra attack each, an extra pip of strength because they're with Helbrecht. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do the Castellans separate, I think. So this is the Sword Brethren hitting on 2s. And re-rolling the 1s for the Castellan. So 6s, lethal. Yeah? Do you know what? I forgot that Marshal gives me criticals on 5s, but it didn't make a difference because the spawn are no more. So they're hit, and then we're wounding on. So these are around 6 now. You're toughness 6, right?
Toughness 6, yeah.
And the +1 to wound, even if they're the same. So wounds on 3s, which is pretty nice. So that is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 at -2. It might be worth saving the -1 damage for this unit, you know.
You reckon?
Because these have only been damage 1 weapons.
Yeah, these are 2 damage each now. And what was it, -1?
If you want to do that instead of saying it was on Marty, you can.
I've done it now, haven't I?
Well, it's because obviously, yeah. I don't mind if you want to do that. Because it didn't make a massive difference on Marty, did it? And we forgot, to be honest. Do you want to say something instead? It'd make more sense. These, yeah. So 2 CP used, and these are -1 damage. So -2 AP, so 5 up saves.
Yep.
And obviously they're just 1 damage a pop now.
So 1, 2, 3. That wasn't too bad.
That wasn't bad at all. So you've got, how many went through there?
So
3, 5, 6, 7, 8.
5, 6, 7, 8, yeah.
8 wounds go through, we'll count it up and get it. So these Plague Marines are clutching on even with that -1 damage. So the Castellan now. This really is where this combo shines, I think, in toughness 6 units, because with the +1 to wound, still wounded on 3s.
Yeah, it's
so
nasty.
yeah, it's really nasty that. We're hitting on 2s, real ones. This is the Castellan. Them lethal. Oh, that was not lethal, but them lethals and all the power weapons as well. I said the Sword Brethren got a downgrade, but I feel like this is still pretty strong. But
especially against high toughness armies as well.
Yeah. Maybe it's just into the right unit, maybe.
Yeah.
But wounded on 3s. Yep. So you've got 4, 5, 6, 7 saves again at -2.
Yep.
So 4 go through.
4 go through.
1 damage a pop. So another
2
2
more,
popped, yeah. And we'll do Helbrecht. Now Helbrecht into that unit. So hitting on 2s. He gets 7 attacks for himself. He doesn't have any lethals are out. And then we are wounding strength 9 technically now, so 3s. So you've got 4 saves at -3. Each one being a dead. How many Plague Marines have you got left there?
There's only the champion and then the 2 characters left.
So do you want to roll 1 at a time probably?
Yeah.
So first one,
6+.
champion is dead.
Yeah.
And then do you want to roll?
So I'll go on the Plague Caster. He's got 1 wound left.
Yep. So 1. Does he have an inventory?
No.
Playcast doesn't, so he's dead.
He's dead,
and then the last guy.
And how many's left now?
Two more to roll. Does he have an invuln?
No.
He doesn't have an invuln?
No.
He is dead as well.
Yep.
Paul.
That is the squad.
It's a squad, right. So Morty hitting the knight back. If you can do a deadly punch here, that'd be nice for you.
So he's annoyed, he's got 1 wound left, he's going to try and take the knight down with him.
Yes.
So he's got 5 attacks hitting on 2s, lethals again.
So does this, does he get any minuses for being on 1 wound?
It's a good question.
It'll probably be at the bottom of that where you scroll it. If you go back 1.
Yeah, he does, yeah. So subtract 1 from the hit roll.
So hitting on 3s, right?
So hitting on 3s, yeah. So that's 3 through.
And then wounded on.
So strength is 14.
So it'll be 3s.
3s, and it's dev wounds.
So all go
3
through.
Go through, yep.
3 4 pin wounds, I'm guessing.
Yep.
So 1 goes through. D6 plus.
D6 plus 1. Oh. I can't even re-roll it.
Oh, what a wet fish. That was
God.
just being at that lance that's through him, getting in his, clouding his vision a little bit.
Yeah, not good.
So I take 2 wounds. I think I'm down to 26 or 24. I'll have to double check what he starts on. Yeah, I'll do a little end of the turn talk. Or end of black. Start that again. End of Black Templars. Turn 2. Ares and I'll get 5 points. And Sabotage is still in play. That's at the end of Paul's turn. So 5 points. I have massively overextended. I did some good damage there, but Paul's got a lot of assets still left. So let's see how Death Guard turn 2 goes. So turn 2 for the Death Guard. Sabotage, so do an action on a terrain piece, and no prisoners, of course, that he's kept hold of, killed units. So Sabotage makes sense because there's a lot of relics, I imagine, still on this planet. So the Templars are trying to get them, the Death Guard are trying to get them. So Sabotage, your tank's doing, I believe.
Yeah, the rhino's just touching that terrain there. I'm going to try and sabotage over there.
Yeah, look for some relics with a tank. If you just drive over the building, you'll find something. And then no prisoners. I've got a lot of little units now, stuff like this, so shouldn't be too much of an issue. I've got Grimaldus's unit over there as well, which don't have many in. Mortarion has done his thing where he can fight on death. Well, a unit within 6 inches of him can fight on death, including himself. So I wonder what you're going to be doing there. Then, what has everything else done, mate?
Just nudge forward, really. The Blight Haulers have come forward. They're going to maybe either take some shots at your Termies or your Impulsor, maybe, as we'll see. These two are going to try and take out this little squad.
Yep.
Hopefully I can take them out with 1.
Yeah.
And then shoot the other one somewhere else. Yeah. Other than that, everything's just scooted forwards a little bit.
I like it. You're spreading the contagion now, well and truly in the middle of this battlefield. So yeah, let's do some shooting. Also, I forgot to mention this big block of death is landed in. Typhus with his Death Shroud, and the Lord with his Death Shroud are both landed in, and they're both going for Helbrecht, my Warlord, who's currently just finishing off them Plague Marines, I imagine. So they could land within 6 inch, well, just out of 6 inch, sorry, because they're affected by the thing. People know what I mean, contagion. But he does have to be 9 inches away from this, so he's pushed it right against here, and he's probably going to be trying to kill them. So yeah, let's do some shooting. Also, I'm going to use a strat, a really good strat in this unit. Oh, and sorry people, I know, I've just remembered I've totally been forgetting to do their Righteous Seal moves, where they move D6 plus 2 inches, and Grimaldus's unit. I don't think it would have made any difference. Do you know what it would have? I'd have scored Ares and Isle turn 1 by moving them onto that objective, but it doesn't matter. I made these mistakes, so it's my own fault. But I am going to use a strat, I need to remember this, to move these D6 inches, because he's moved within 9 inches. So D6 inches, it's a 6.
Nice.
So these lads are actually going to move into combat with this, which definitely will help them stay alive a little bit longer. We're starting with a bloat drone. I'm down a CP, so I remember that. Shooting into this unit here. I'm going to use my last CP to try and to go to ground, so the class has been in cover. Yeah, Let's do that. So last EP used.
So D6 plus 2, there's blast, but there's only 4 in there, isn't there?
Yep.
So here we go.
Oh, that's really not what I wanted.
So 8 shots hitting on 3s and it's lethals. So 1 lethal.
2 miss.
2 miss.
Wounded on 2s, is it?
Strength 10, yeah, wounded on 2s.
Nice.
So that's 5.
5 up saves.
Yeah.
Well, 3 5 up saves. Oh!
3 damage a pop.
Then I've got 2 4 invuns on the Judas here. He fails me. You wipe out the unit. Basically, what my plan was there, if I kept them alive, I could have actually used their Blood Surge, the Righteous Seal, whatever it's called, to jump into combat with them. But of course, I think all dead. So these Plague Marines are shooting a plasma gun and a blight launcher into this unit here. So yeah, go for it, mate. And you're overcharging the
overcharging the plasma. So hitting on 3s, not a lethal, and wounding on 2s. Yeah,
nice. AP.
AP, it'll be AP 4 technically because of the minus
AP
1 of the
4. So AP 3 because I'm in cover. So 6 up. Knock goes through.
2 damage.
2 damage. So it kills that one. Do you kill yourself? You don't.
No.
He's loving it. Blight launcher.
Yeah, so blight launch now, so D3 shots. So 3.
Good shooting from this unit.
Hitting on 3s.
Wounding on 2s.
Wounding on 2s, yep. So it's 2 wounds.
Minus.
Minus 1 and then extra for the...
And they're in cover, so 4 ups. They're alright. Nice. Blow drone into the same squad. Let's do it.
D6 plus 2. Or is it?
Yeah, D6 plus 2.
So just the 1.
It's the first time you've rolled more on these.
So that's 3 hits.
One's a lethal, I believe.
Oh yeah, lethal, yeah.
2s.
2s. So just 2.
At -3, right?
Yep.
They're in cover, so 5 ups. Both go through. Are these?
3 damage each.
So you kill 2 more Sword Brethren. Nasty. So this drone at the back is going into the Castellan now. So we've got his multi-batter in range. 18 inches.
18 inch just in range. So hitting on 3s. That's 2 lethals as well.
Lethals them, yeah?
Yeah.
And I'll just go straight through, I'm guessing. What's the -4?
-4.
So technically 5 now, yeah. Straight through. So just
damage.
if you roll 2 1s here, he'd survive, or a 1 and a 2.
Oh,
I thought you were going to there, but that does kill.
that magnet, I need to turn it off.
Mortarium, point blank range, shoots at the knight with his pistol.
Right, you ready for this?
We're ready.
Oh, he hit.
It does miss.
Oh,
He's in
bracketed.
combat and he's bracketed, yeah. Have a little look and we'll get back to you. So just some charges here. We've got 2 6-inch charges. You didn't want to shoot them because you didn't want your charge to be longer. And they're going into this High Marshal Helbrecht's the back of his unit. So this has been very, very bloody this turn. Let's see how this goes. So you've got, which one do you want to do first?
So I'll do Lord of Contagion unit first.
6-inch. He fills it. He fills it.
I'm going to have to CP it.
You're CPing it, yeah?
I'm going to have to.
Lord of Contagion going in with the CP. He is in
it's a big
10.
And then Typhus's unit as well.
Yes.
He's in, yeah.
Nice. Got a big blob of Death Shroud in with High Marshal Helbrecht's units. So starting with the combat, I'll have to do my mortal wounds from Helbrecht into him, and then we'll start the combat. So starting with the Lord of Contagions unit, I only did 2 mortal wounds to the Death Shroud with Helbrecht, so what puts one down at 2 wounds. So this is going to be pretty horrific.
Hopefully. So Lord of Contagion now, he's hitting on 2s, and it's lethals, sustained, strength 10 now because of his enhancement. So let's see what we get. So there's 1 lethal and 1 sustained, so the miss goes back in.
Yep. And then wounded on, 2s.
Strength 10, so yeah, 2s. So just 1 miss. So that's 3, 5 go through.
5 go through.
-3 technically.
-3, so these are 6 ups.
Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, that wasn't bad.
3 damage each.
3 damage, that kills 3 of the Sword Brethren. And then we've still got more coming in, right?
Yep. So
that was just the Lord of Contagion. We still have 3 Death Shroud slicing and dicing. So
these are going to go for the strike. So this is hitting on 2s, lethals again, and sustained. But I didn't get any. That's not good.
I'm sure you'll not worry too much.
Wounding on 2s as well. Strength 8, toughness 3 now, are you?
Yeah.
So, a few 1s there.
Few 1s, but she'll get 5 through.
5 go through, yep.
AP?
AP 3.
AP 3, so we've got 1. Well, we could do this on, what's the damage on this?
2 damage each.
So we've got 1 left, Saw Brother, he's dead. We've got the Castellan, he's dead, and then we've got Helbrecht. He takes 2 wounds, so he's down to 4 remaining. Yeah, nasty. So Helbrecht stands alone. He's got Grimaldus behind him, but sadly he can't reach the combat in time. So we've got Typhus about to swing his scythe into him. Let's do it.
So this is the Death Shroud.
This is the Death. You don't want Typhus to take the glory, yeah?
No. I'm gonna just because I've got the profile up already.
Go for it
right,
then.
so Death Shroud. So hitting on 2s again.
Yep.
1 miss, 2 miss, 3 miss. Still no lethals or sustained on there. Oh, that's a different squad anyway, so they don't get it. So this is wounded on 2s. So that's 5.
5 saves, 4 pinvuns, live or die. Helbrecht falls to Death Shroud. Grimaldus can't believe his eyes, but as you see, there's nothing left. So, and Grimaldus is well and truly surrounded. He doesn't even dare move because there's that much flame that can overwatch in there. So we'll go over to the Terminators, see if they can punch this to death. What's its toughness?
Toughness 9.
Toughness 9. These are strength 8, so they get +1 to wound against this, which is nice. So these are power fists, hitting on 3s. Don't get any sort of bonus for this, but that was some good hitting. And then we're wounding on 4s. Some good wounding.
Yeah,
well
that's
done,
pretty
lads.
good.
Well done. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This because they're just seeing their High Marshal die in front of them. 11 saves at -2, my friend.
So 5 plus invuln.
Oh, that was some good rolling as well.
Yeah.
God, there's been some spike in here. But that is 12 damage.
12 damage, yep, so he's dead.
Does he blow? He does.
Oh, he does.
Is it just 1 mortal wound?
D3, I think. Yep,
Checking
D3.
it live. D3, do you want to roll for me? I'll roll for you.
Yep.
So I'll roll for your attacks are morty against the knight, sir.
Yep.
See if you can do a bit more damage to him this time.
Put that wet fish away, and he's going to use his scythe this time.
Let's do it.
So hitting on 3s now because he's bracketed.
The wet fish is back out. The wet fish is back out.
Oh no.
This is the Primarch of the Death Guard.
Typhus is laughing his head off.
Oh yeah. He's killing like Helbrecht in that.
Yeah. So strength 14, so
3s.
3s. So it goes through at least.
4 invuln.
No, of course.
That big shield blocks the scythe. And then 5 attacks back, so hitting on 2s. Ooh! I do get a good job. I'm hitting on 2s as well. And then we are wounding on 3s now. What's your toughness?
12.
12. So it will be 3s. I don't get lance because I haven't charged. But that is 4 saves on your 4 invuln. Live or die. Oh, so that is 16 wounds.
So,
can you make 16 5? Do you want to just roll them that you got in your hand?
Yeah.
If one of them fail, it's a good effort, but he has died. CP explodes.
I'm going to pay a CP to auto-explode.
Ooh, baby. It's going to be big. Are you sure?
Yeah, I think
it's going to be a lot getting hurt here, but he's going to go out swinging.
I'm going to go for it.
So he auto-explodes, right? What's the range? 6 inches, and it does how much damage?
D6.
So it's going to be hitting my Terminators, your drone,
Yeah.
potentially your tank, the knight.
Yeah, just missed the Terminators, I think.
And just missed
Grimaldus' unit.
So I'll roll for your 2, you roll for my 2?
Yeah.
So let's try the tank first. The Rhino takes 1. Your drone takes 1. So then my knight. 2.
4.
The Terminators. Oh,
D6.
D6.
Yeah.
I rolled 2. Did I just roll 2 1?
Yeah.
Oh my god. So the knight 4. The Terminators 4. That was nasty. That was nasty. So end of Death Guard. Turn 2. No prisoners for 5 points. Sabotage is still in play. So what a turn, Paul. That was absolute lethal. But your Primarch did fall. Both our warlords fell there. So I've still got some assets. I'm not sure how many points I'll be able to score, but I'll definitely be able to kill some stuff, hopefully. Going into Templars, turn 3. Black Templars, turn 3. I score 10 points of primary. I was on 3 objectives, but this game you only score 10 to a max. So I scored Sabotage as well for 3 points, so 13 points at the start of this turn. So not bad. I draw Extend Battle Lines, so hold my home objective in one in No Man's Land, which I should be able to do. Behind enemy lines. I'm probably just going to get rid of that for a CP. Or I could potentially, if I make a charge, I could get the Marshal behind enemy lines. Potentially, maybe, who knows. So, movement. The Emperor's Champ's jumped out, he's going to go and fight him. Marshal's moved forward, he's going to go and fight him. This is just Hero Hammer at this stage, isn't it? This Impulse has moved forward, it's going to get some shots on stuff. The Terminators have moved forward to go and fight with this. These have advanced because they've got assault weapons, so they're going to move forward and maybe try and shoot some Death Shroud. I haven't moved them free because they don't dare. Just stood still, hoping that it's like a T-Rex where they can't see something if it stays still. Just hoping that they can't see him. The Knight's jumped over them, and it's jumped in the way of I imagine it's Helbrecht's body. He's just crawling away, and before they get the killing blow, the Knight's jumped in the way to defend him. So, and this Impulse has popped out as well. So it's going to be, should be a fairly decent hit back. It depends really how that Knight gets on over there.
Yeah, definitely.
But what can you do -1 damage on Death Shroud?
Yeah, on anything. Yeah. I don't have enough CP though. It's 2 CP.
That's
I've
true.
only got 1.
Well, that's a bonus. So, I'll see how I get on in my shooting, and then we'll do some charging. So, did some shooting, some little iggledy-piggledy shots. He shot. Grimald's unit shot, and nothing happened so far. So everything else I'll shoot, I'll do on cam. So the Impulsor here is going to shoot its multi-melter and missile into this, and its frag launches into them 5. So multi-melter, both hits, multi-melter, both wound. -4, mate.
Oh, this on the bloat drone?
Yes. 5 anyone that got?
Yeah.
Just 2 saves.
Oh, just 2 was it?
Yeah.
So 5+.
So 1 goes through. D6. 3. It's alright, softens it up a little bit. The crack missile, freeze, hits, 5s, doesn't wound. Then we've got 2 grenade launchers into these lads here. 2d6 +2, so it'll be 4, 5, 6. Hitting on freeze. And then wounding on 5s and 6s. Just 1.
AP?
3 up save. No,
3
AP.
Yeah,
he's alright. So 3 wounds off the bloat drone, is that right?
Yeah, so he's down to 7.
Down to 7. Softens it up for the Marshal, ideally. Let's have a think. I'll tell you what. Let's put these lads, the only thing they can actually see is the Death Shroud. So they're just going to go into them Death Shroud on 2 wounds. So would you fill me up, please, Paul?
Yeah.
I'm talking about my hand, you know that, right? The dice in my hand.
Yeah. This is PG, it's going on YouTube.
Right, hitting on freeze. Hitting on freeze. Alright, I'll get back to you after Paul's filled me up. Wounding on toughness, Death Shroud?
7.
So 5 and 6s. That's not bad. That's not bad. You've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at -1. I'm sure you can claim some cover from that. So 7 2-ups.
Yep.
And they're fine.
All right. Yep.
They're fine. Of course they are. The Death Shroud Terminators. What else should we do? Let's put the Knights into. I tell you what. Let's put this tank, the Impulsor. I tell you what. Let's put the melter in the crack into the tank. Because you're doing an action with that I want to try and stop probably.
Yeah.
And let's put the grenade launchers. I mean, yeah, into your Death Shroud. Probably won't do much. But we'll start with the melters. What's the toughness of your tank? 9, is it right?
I think.
So it'll be 4. It doesn't wound anywhere.
Yeah,
Crack missile. Misses. Comes flying past it. So we've got 2 grenade launchers. 6 shots. 4, 5, 6. And on freeze. I mean, I don't know why I'm doing this on camera. This is pathetic, really. You got 2 saves. Roll 2 1s, please.
Oh, nearly.
Takes a wound off. That's a wound off them. All we've got left is the Knight and the Terminators. Let's put the Terminators let's put the Terminators in the Death Shroud as well. Try and get that last wound off.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, let's just put them into the Terminators. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bolters. The one would be in rapid fire range. I guess they're not within 12. So freeze, and then 5 and 6s, nothing. And then we have a Gatling cannon. See if I can chip that last wound off. Hits, the 6s do nothing. I'd like to roll that to wound. I do get 2 6s, so you've got 1 save with no minus. So 1, 2 up, and then them 2 are devastating. So, just kill him, let's put 1 down at 3 wounds. Just the Lancer left, I'll have a little thing. The Lancer is going to shoot into the tank. So it's 6 shots, hitting on 3s. But then that's sustained, it's 2, so that adds 4 in, and then 3 come out. This is only strength 6, so wounding on 5 6s. So you've got 2 saves there, no minus.
Just on the tank?
Yeah. 2 free ups.
He's alright.
Nice. So that's all the shooting. It wasn't great. Let's do some charging. We've done the charges. Everything has made it. So we've got Emperor's Champ into this bloat drone, is it?
Yeah, bloat drone.
The Marshal into this bloat drone, which gets him behind enemy lines. Then this unit Terminators into this Blight Hauler. Them 2 have gone into both of them units. I'm going to tank shock with both. Tank shock with him, we charge him first, use my last CP, and then he gets a free one, even if it's already been used. And then they've gone into that tank, so they dare move now, because the flamers are being occupied. So I'll start with the Impulsor. So that has 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know which unit to go into, because these have only, your Lord of Contagion's only got 2 left in there, right?
Yeah.
And 1 on 3 wounds.
Yep.
Typhus has got his full unit, all on full wounds. So I could chip one of them down. The Lord of Contagion does come back alive on a 2+ as well. I think I'm just going to try and chip down the Lord of Contagion's unit. So I'll do 9 mortal wounds into them. Actually, I'm -1 toughness, aren't I? So it'll be 8.
Oh, yeah.
8. I'm going to do any mortal wounds. So I'll do 3 mortal wounds into Typhus's unit.
Yep.
Then I'll do the Knight, so that'll be 10 dice. 8, 9, 10. So the Knight, he does, that's more like it, Knight. He does the big 6.
Into the same unit?
Into the same unit. So you've took 6 and 8, you've took 9 mortal wounds on
So that'll be 4 off him.
Sorry, on Typhus' unit, Lord of Contagion's unit.
And then he gets to feel no pain now because it's...
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
So 5+. So
he takes a wound,
takes
right?
1 wound, yep.
Cool, so they've done what they need to, and hopefully they'll be able to punch Typhus' unit as hard as they can going into combat. I'll start off with the Marshal. He's getting 10 attacks, what a beast. But he doesn't get his criticals on 5s. So he gets 7 usually, and then any units in within 6 inches, he gets an extra attack to a maximum of 3. So 10 attacks into this bloat drone. Hitting on 2s, but there's no rerolls here. This is the worrying bit. I didn't get any lethals. That's what I get for calling him a beast, when he's clearly a little wimp and he's got a wet fish in his hand.
Picked up Mortarian's wet fish, I think.
Yeah, he's nicked that off him, hadn't he? So wounding on, this is strength 5, your toughness 9, is it?
Toughness 9, yeah.
So 5 and 6s. Oh, and +1 to wound, of course, because of my vow.
Yep.
So that is 4, 5, 6. He's done well again, so I'll take it back. He's not got a wet fish. 6 at -2.
Yep, so 5+.
That is 10, that's 12 damage, my friend.
Terrible.
Does he blow up? He doesn't, but he takes down the bloat drone. Well done, Marshall. I'm going to take that back. I'm going to take that back. He's done well. Let's go on the Emperor's Champion. I'll just quickly check his stats. I'll be back in a second. Next bit of combat. See if the Emperor's Champion can take out a bloat drone as well. Hitting on 2s. No rerolls here, no lethals or anything. Then wounding on 4s because they're +1 to wound. He really excels when he's against character units, but see how he does against this. So 3 at -3.
Yep,
this on full wounds, right?
Yeah, 5+ invuln.
Yep. So just 3 damage.
Yeah, so it's a bit better.
Yeah. And that's the Emperor's Champion done. We'll go over to the Terminators. Let's just keep it rolling. So 1, 2, 3, 4 Power Fists. And these are hitting on 3s. So the spike last time. Let's see if we can do all right this time. Nope. Sadly not. But see see if we can do some damage to it, it'd be nice. This is wounding on...
Toughness 9.
So strength 8, so +1 to wound, so 4. You've got 5 saves, mate. 5 saves. -2.
5 plus.
That takes 6 damage.
Yep.
How many wounds is that left on?
So it's got 4 left.
Well, let's see if the chaplain can finish it off. So I'm not holding my breath here, but the chaplain, 5 attacks, hitting on 2s. You definitely could hear me there. Wounding on 4s. 2 saves, -1.
4s.
Fill both of these, please. That's just 2 damage.
Yep.
So he's down to 2 wounds remaining, right?
Yeah.
That's not great. But then let's go to the knight, and we're just going to put everything into Typhus's unit. So the knight is going into Typhus's unit. I'm going to actually use the strike, not the strike, the sweep attack, because it's -1 to hit. It'd be hitting on 3s, wounds on 2s with the other one, 8 damage. This one's hitting on 3s, wounds on 3s, but it's 10 attacks instead of 5. But then only 3 damage, so I need to get 2 through to kill one. That's a really hard one, but let's just try this out. Hitting on 3s. So there hits. Wounding on 3s. So you've got 6 saves, mate, 6 4-pin wounds.
Yep.
6 4-pin wounds, sir.
So
3 go through, so I
through.
kill 1, put down 1 onto 1 wound.
Yep.
Yeah, it's kind of how I thought it was going to go. We've got Grimaldus hitting the tank. Let's just keep it rolling and go straight to that. So we've got a Power Fist in that unit, hitting on 3s. They all hit. Wounding on 4s. So you've got 2 saves at -2
Yep.
on the tank. That's 4 damage.
4 damage, yep.
So he's down to 3 wounds.
3, yep.
Let's see if Grimaldus can finish him. Now for Grimaldus, see if he can finish the tank off on 3 wounds. So hitting on 2s. Of course, he gets re-rolls, but it didn't make a difference here. And then wounding on 4s. So +1 to wound. So you've got 4 saves. This is at -3, -2 usually. With that unit, I've got an extra pip of AP.
Yeah, so 6 plus.
6 ups, and then 2 damage a pop.
So he's dead.
Get himself a rhino. See if he blows. He implodes. Back to the warp with you, scum. So we have 2 Death Shroud and Typhus into the knight. So see if you can do some damage on this.
Yeah, so Death Shroud first. So this is hitting on 2s, the lethals again. So 1 lethal.
Is that just built into him, the lethals, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
So strength 8, so it'll be 5s and 6s.
5 and 6s, yeah. Good roll, though.
So 3 go through.
Minus. That's the 4 pin, I'm guessing.
Yeah, on your invuln, yeah.
Invuln saves 1 damage.
Just 2 each.
So he's down to 18 wounds. Typhus.
Yep, Typhus now. He's got 6 attacks. Same again, hitting on 2s, lethals. No lethals.
And same strength or stronger?
Strength 9, but still 5s and 6s, yeah.
Yes.
Just 1.
Just 1 AP?
AP, technically 3, so...
Oh, it'll just be the 4 pin one. Yeah. On about. He's alright.
Yeah.
So he takes 4 wounds, and we've still got the Lord as well.
Lord of Contagion, yeah.
Yep. For the Lord, see if you can take his chunk of metal.
So 1 miss, 1 lethal.
Nice.
He doesn't get the lance or sustain now.
No.
So this is wounding on 5s and 6s again. It's dev wounds though, but no.
Oh, sadly not.
Just the
4
one.
invuln. He does go through.
3 damage.
So it's down to 15.
Yep.
15 wounds remaining. Then we have this thing. Are they any good in combat?
Nah, not really, no.
Maybe do these off cam there. I'll let you know what happens. End of the combat. A Terminator actually died here. The Empress Champion got probed, but he took it like a champion because he could turn one of them to 0. So he's all right. Yeah, I tell you what, that wasn't a bad turn.
No, that was a pretty good turn.
Yeah, I think that was a good turn. I really needed to pick away at them Death Shroud. I've left quite a few alive still, but obviously I will get to strike first if they stay in combat, so that's a bonus. Let's see how many points I got. So End of Templars, turn 3, I got Extend Battle Lines for 4 points, and I got Behind enemy lines for 3 points. So 4, 5, 6, 7 points going into Death Guard turn 3. Death Guard turn 3. Sabotage you got rid of at the end of my turn, because obviously the tank died. Skew No Man's Land you drew. You don't think you're going to get that, so you use a CP to get rid. Your Tallyman got you a CP this turn. Mark for Death, Overwhelming Force. This is what we've ended up with. So Overwhelming Force is kill units off objectives, 3 points per unit. And Destroyed Leader and Bodyguard units count separately for the purpose of scoring this secondary. That's pretty good. That for Grimulsa's unit. Mark for Death is I pick 3 units. If you kill any of them, you get 5 points. You pick 1 unit. If you kill that, you get 2 points. So basically, you've picked the Marshal for your Mark for Death target.
Yep.
I've picked the Impulsor, the Terminators, and the Knight for my targets. Also, what was your other thing you've got? Overwhelming Force. So
Yep.
the units on objectives are the Emperor's Champ, the Impulsor, this unit Terminators, and obviously all that over there. So if you shoot at Grimulsa's unit, you could kill that one guy and get some points for Overwhelming Force. If you kill Grimaldus and his lad, you get more points for it, which is pretty good. So what have you done movement-wise?
So there's not much I can do really. It's not looking good for the old stinky boys.
Yeah, this is a very, very important turn, this one, I think.
Yeah. So I've moved forward with the Plague Marines. I'm going to hopefully try and shoot him to death, and maybe try and get a charge on the Emperor's Champion. Fingers crossed.
Yeah. I was saying off cam, if he pulls this off, this will be one hell of a move from.
It's a big ask. The Poxwalkers have just moved forwards just to try and block a Terminator oncoming advance. And that's all I've done really for movement.
Yeah, you didn't know really what to do with these Terminators. Obviously, right now you'd need something like a strat where you can fall back and charge, something like that. Yeah. It's sort of tied up in with me getting to strike first. I'd ideally be going for more Death Shroud, trying to take some of them out. So he's done what you can, haven't you, Paul? Yeah. We're going to try and rack up these points for you and see where we end up here. So let's do some shooting. So the Plague Marines shooting into the Marshal. There's a Quintus Kane, I'll have you know, so he won't fall to these pesky Plague Marines.
Fingers crossed. So Blight Launcher first, D3. Just the one, that's not good.
Yeah, just his aura, he's terrifying like that.
And he's missed.
That close, you have not just missed him.
Yeah, honestly.
He must have been looking elsewhere.
He's got his helmet on backwards, I think.
You can just hear that knight crashing in combat over there, and he's just looking over there.
So now the Plague Spewer. One shot, sorry. So anti-infantry 2+. So wounds at least.
Wounds, any minus on that?
-2.
So basically be his 4-pin vote. He's okay. Right. Quintus Kane holds firm.
I'm going to shoot plasma gun now. I'm going to supercharge it.
Yep.
Hits.
Wounds. 4 up save again. Oh no. What's the damage on this?
2 damage, that is.
2 damage, so he's down to 3. See if you blow your own head off. You don't.
No.
So he's down to 3 wounds remaining.
And then the melter gun now is last one.
Melter gun going in hot. Melter gun going in hot, Paul.
It is hot in here.
It's absolutely boiling, isn't it? You know what everyone's talking about now, don't you?
So on 3s.
Hits. Wounds. 4 in zone. Come on!
No.
Melter gun to his storm shield. That is that unit shot, I believe.
Yeah, that's it now, yeah.
Still got a load of vehicles that can still shoot in combat. For big guns never tire, so we'll get to that. Blow drone is going to try and finish Quintus off. He's got 3 wounds remaining. You'll need one of these to get through. So D6 plus 2. Oh. That is 4. That is 4.
Hitting on 3s.
3 hits.
Wounding on 2s, I believe. So that's 3 wounds.
So I need 3 4-ups here, right?
Yep.
For the Emperor. Oh! He dies.
Quintus
Marshal dies at the doors of this demonic cathedral. So the Blight Hauler is putting its turrets onto Grimulsa's unit, a Blight, crack missile, and a melter. So let's do it.
So I'll do the melter first. So that's 1 hit.
Does it hit on 2 usually?
Oh no, because he's not a monster or vehicle. And he's in combat, yeah. So no, he doesn't.
Some crack.
Crack. Hits.
This is all you need. Oh. Unlucky. Unlucky. Is that a thing shot?
Yeah, that's everything shot.
Are their flamers pistol? They're not,
oh yeah, they are actually.
Are they actually pistol? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. We'll have a look and do some more shooting. So Typhus is going to do his bees into the Grimoldus' unit. So don't roll a 1.
Nope. Oh.
So D6 damage. All he needs is a 2 here. And he does. He gets that marine and that gets you points.
Nice.
So we're going to do some flamers into the knight.
Yep.
Maybe do this off cam, I'll let you know what happens. The flamers took a wound off the knight, obviously -1 save, so he had a 4 save, so filled one of them. So some charging, we've got these getting a 7-inch charge into the Empress Champion. Can they do it? Can they be the heroes?
Come on, fingers crossed.
They've done it on a 10. These are the heroes. So they're in.
I might charge my Poxwalkers as well, actually.
Well, I know you only live once, don't you?
Yeah, I think they need like a 5.
Yeah,
5.
5-inch charge into the Terminators.
Come on, zombies.
6, they're in. 6. Brave zombies, I like it. Yeah, let's do some combat. So starting with this combat, see if the Plague Marines can take out the Empress Champ. Let's do it, man.
Yeah, so I've got 1 heavy plague weapon, so I'll do that first. So
I
I'm
don't
hitting
think
on.
they can help me here. No.
So that's hitting on 4s, that one. So it'll be strength 8, it'll be toughness 3 now, is it?
Toughness 3,
Yeah, so 2s. So it goes through. Minus, it'll be on his infun, probably, if he's got one.
Yeah, so 4-pin one. What's the damage on that?
2.
I'm just going to turn that to a 0.
Yeah.
So that's that used this turn.
And then Power Fist now.
Power Fist time.
3 hits.
Nice. 2s.
2s.
So
3
3
wounds.
4-ups. And I'm going to CP that one, my last CP. He's all right.
Nice.
My magnet is back on. So then we've just got a load of little higgledy-piggledy bits into him.
Plague knives now, yeah.
Get back to you. Yep, so we've got some plague knives into the Empress Champion. I thought I'd record this actually because they could do some damage here.
Yeah, so hitting on 3s, is it? Yep.
Nice.
On this, 1 lethal.
Wounding on 3s.
3s, yeah.
Good rolling.
Not bad, not bad.
6, yeah?
Yep.
6. Any minus on these?
-1.
-1 and -1 at my save?
No, just mine. Like.
Oh, that's the save, yeah. So it'll be 3 ups. That he takes a wound. So he's down to 4 wounds remaining. I totally forgot that he moves 8 this game and he's lone operative, but you haven't shot him with anything out of.
No, I don't think so.
Out of 12 inches, and I made the charge out of the tank anyway, but that's pretty interesting. He's really good against character units. I just haven't been able to get him into a character unit in this game. If I do want to, they're right over the other end of the battlefield. But let's do some more combats. Poxwalkers next. We'll do this off camera. So now my turn. The Poxwalkers did not do anything, not a sausage, sadly. So the knight is going into Typhus' unit again. I'm just going to keep plicking it down and try and kill another 1 ideally. But killing 2 would be even better. So I'm going to do the sweep again. God, seeing the sweat and the glint off them dice.
It's like the sauna in here. Like.
Oh, mate, it's absolutely fine. You're going to lose so much body weight being in here. So 10 attacks on sweep mode, hitting on 3s because the -1 to hit. So a few have missed there. It's not good. It's not good. Wounded on 3s. So we've got 4 saves on your 4-pin run, mate.
Yep.
Was one of them on 2 wounds remaining as well?
Yeah.
So 4 saves. So he
2 go
kills just 1, and then puts 1 down. With that, so 1 was on.
So 3 damage each, is it?
Oh, 3 damage. So that actually killed 2, wouldn't it?
No, because he's on 1 wound left. That one.
And how many went through?
2.
Oh yeah, so I put 1 into 1 wound.
Yeah.
That's correct. That is correct. That is maths.
Quick
so,
maths.
Yep. So I killed 1 again, which is kind of expecting. Now we just have to take a slap back. Typhus attacking back. Let's do it.
Yep. So there's 1 lethal.
Nice.
And the rest hit. 5s and 6s. So it's 2 go through.
2. So 2 4-pin runs.
Yep.
He's alright.
Cool.
His big shield is holding firm.
And there's just the 1 death shroud now, isn't it?
Yes.
So 4 attacks. 1 miss.
5 and 6s.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
3 go through.
3 4-ups. 2. 1 goes through, so 2 damage.
Yep.
He's down to 13 wounds. Oh no, how much was he on? 14, so he's down to 12 wounds.
Yeah.
So you're chipping away. You got your lot. I'll quickly do my tank, because if I take 1 wound off the death shroud, I kill 1. So 2 hits, and wound on 4s for +1 wound. No. And then do you want to do your lord? See if you can chip any more wounds off.
4, 5, 6. So 1 lethal, the rest hit. 5s and 6s. Just 1 more.
So 2 4-ups. 2 4-ups. He's all right.
Nice.
So he takes 2 wounds. He's down to 12 remaining. I'll attack with maybe my Empress Champion. The Empress Champion next. 6 attacks. Once per game, you can give him devastating wounds, which is not great, but he has anti-character 5. So jumping into a character unit, you can really punch up. But I'm not getting to the other end of the battlefield by the end of this game, so he's just going to use it now. Hitting them Plague Marines. So hitting on 2s. And I got to roll 4 ones. No, you're even gonna get any devastating wounds here. Wounding on 3s. Oh, the Emperor's Champion fluffs. He doesn't do a sausage. I can't believe it. Let's do your attacks into them Terminators over there. The Blight Hauler attacks back and got 4 1s and 2s when it hits on 3s. So it's having the same, whatever's happened to that Emperor's Champion is happening to that Blight Hauler. Maybe the heat of this battlefield or the heat of this room, one of the two. And then this bloat drone attacked and took 1 wound off the Emperor's Champion, so he's down to 3. It's all he deserves. So last but not least, we've got the Terminators attacking. We'll just go into that Blight Hauler, try and finish it off. So we've got 3 fists hitting on 3s. All hit.
Nice.
These have been rolling very well, these Terminators.
Yeah, they have, yeah.
Wounded on 4s. Shouldn't speak too soon, but yeah, again, not bad. So 5 saves at -2, mate. 5 saves at -2.
So 5 plus.
2 damage a pop, yeah.
So he's dead.
So get him, see if he blows.
Does he blow?
Thinking about popping it for free? I mean for CP?
Pay 1 CP now.
You only live once, don't you?
Yeah.
There's been lots of explosions going on in this battlefield, hasn't there?
So I'll roll for your Terminators. You want to do my Poxwalkers?
So Terminators first. You kill a Terminator.
Whoa.
Nice. Poxwalkers.
2.
You've got 2 5 feeling pains, I believe.
Yeah.
I kill 1 Poxwalker.
1 Poxwalker.
Nice.
I'll take that.
Doing, yeah, Terminator for a Poxwalker. So end of Death Guard, turn 3. You get marked for death for 2 points, and you get overwhelming force for 3 points for killing a bit of Grimulta's unit. So 5 points. Decent turn. Ideally, we were saying off cam you could do a little bit more damage to that knight, but you do get to strike first at least in this turn. So let's see how the Templars get on turn 4. So Templars turn 4. At the beginning of this battle round, Paul gets a challenge card because I'm more than 6 points in the lead. I get Established Locus, Display of Might. So I do an action in the centre of the battlefield or in Paul's deployment zone. I should be able to get the centre of the battlefield for 2 points. Display of Might is having more units in no man's land than Paul. At the minute I have 2 more units. So it has to be at the end of my turn. So hopefully things survive like the Emperor's Champion and that. So movement, he just stayed put because he's surrounded. I don't want him to die. These have had to stay in combat with the Poxwalkers, which is a shame. They're sort of tied up there. These have jumped in the middle and started establishing a locus. So I've got this to fire. These 2 can fire in combat. And Grimulta's unit has moved around. He's given himself the extra bit of toughness. And they're going to go and try and fight Typhus. So bit of shooting and then some charges. So this is shooting its multi-melter and its crack missile into the bloat drone. So the multi-melter hitting on 4s now. 1 hits, multi-melter, does wound. This is -4, sir. So have you got 5 up in?
5 plus in one, yeah.
Nice. Goes through. This is D6 plus 2 because it's in melter range. That's 5 damage. How many wounds have you got?
He's got 7, so he's down to 2.
Down to 2. So the crack missile, see if that can finish him off. Misses. It misses. So that's that. What else have I got? I've got this tank in the knight. So I'm going to put the tank into Typhus' unit because there's 1-on-1 wound there. So melter, hit on 4s. Both hits. Wounding on, what's your toughness?
On what side?
Oh, it'll be 3. It'll be 7. Yeah. Both wound, so you got 2 4-pin vuns on Typhus unit.
Yep.
Oh, he makes them both. Crack missile, hits, doesn't wound. So that was no good. And then we've got the knight, 6 shots, hitting on 4s. It's in combat. So their miss, it's sustained, it's 2. And this is wounding on 5 and 6s. Just 1. If you roll a 1, he dies. Oh, a 6.
Easy.
He laughs at it, catches the bullet in his mouth. So that is that. That's all my shooting. It wasn't great. This is a little bit of a worry. So let's do some charging. So the Impulsor made it. I think I'm going to tank shock. And then Grimaldus has made it a Typhus unit over there. So I'll start with the tank shock here. So it's only 8 dice. But if I can kill a couple of these, that'd be pretty good. I'll get them 2 out the way, Paul.
Yep.
Let's roll these. I only do 2, so it just kills 1.
Yep.
Not ideal, and that's my last CP. So I'll start over there with Grimaldus. Let's do some combat. And with Grimaldus, he's going to try and take out that last Death Shroud, ideally. So 6 attacks, hitting on 2. Now he doesn't get his re-rolls now, because that's when he's leading the unit. And then he's wounding on strength 6, plus 7 wound.
Toughness 7, yeah.
Yep, so 4s. Only 2. These are 2 4-pin vuns.
Yep.
Oh! That is really bad news. The Servitor, see if he can get it. He hits, but he doesn't wound. So that's pretty bad news for Grimaldus over there. Oh, I've got a tank hitting you. Let's see if I can do any damage to you. Not a sausage. Going into you attacking me back.
Yep.
Yep. So Typhus, you've had a lot of deliberation. He wants to go into the knight. He's going to ignore Grimaldus, right?
Yeah, that's it.
So let's do it. Is this Typhus himself, yeah?
Typhus himself, yeah. See what you can do. Hopefully
not that.
Not that.
Wounds on 5 and 6s.
Yep. 1
wound, 4 up. But it does go through.
3 damage.
3 damage, so he's down to 9 wounds remaining.
Yeah.
Can the Death Shroud finish him off?
The Death Shroud, there's only 1 left, I believe. So hitting on 2s.
That's better. He's showing
1 lethal as well.
Isn't he?
Yeah, he is, yeah.
5 and 6s.
So 2 go through.
2 4-ups. So another 2 damage.
Yeah.
So he's down to 7 wounds remaining.
Yeah.
Now I need to pick where I'm going to go. I'm guessing the knight. So same again. 10 attacks into the Death Shroud. I mean, there's 1 on 1 wound. Should I do the 5 and do the 8 damage? I'm going to... Oh, no, but I don't get Lance. Oh, but it is strength 20, so I still will be 2s. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to do 5. Change up my tactic a bit here. It is hitting on 3s. So 4 hits. 4 hits. 2s. 4 wounds. You've got 4 4-pin vun saves here. And that would kill Typhus and the Death Shroud.
So Typhus gets to feel no pains.
You've got 2 CP there, if you want to re-roll any of them. For Typhus, obviously.
Yeah, well, I'll re-roll.
I think it'd be worth trying to keep him alive. And it does. So it just kills the Death Shroud on his own.
Yep.
And then it'd be back to you again. Next up, we have 4 Plague Marines into the Emperor's Champ. See if they can do what they couldn't last time.
Yeah, so heavy plague weapon first. Nothing.
No, not a sausage.
That guy's getting sacked.
You get through out the window when you're on your way home.
Power fist now.
Yep.
So that's 1 lethal.
I like it.
2 hits. Yeah, better. 2s. So that's 3 wounds.
3 4-pin vuns.
Yep.
I'm just going to turn that to 0 damage.
Yep.
So, got some plague knives.
Plague knives now, yeah. How many's left there? So 2.
2 there, yeah.
So on 3s, 1 lethal.
And 3s, yeah.
Yeah.
Oof.
Not bad.
So 4 3-ups because they're -1 technically. Oh, he's down to 2 wounds remaining. I was a little bit worried there, but at least my Emperor's Champion gets to strike, which I'll probably do next. And I think the smart thing to do here would be going to the Plague Drone, because then Paul's turn, I would get to strike first, so let's do it. Into the Plague Drone, hit on 2s, don't whiff again. So they all hit, that's a start. Strength 8, toughness 9, I believe.
Yep.
So +1 to wounds, so 4s. Only 2, these are at -3.
So 5+.
Yep. And that does kill him, 3 damage. Does he blow?
Do I make him blow?
Do you make him blow? That's the question.
I think I'm going to,
Yeah. Can you? How many times can you do this? Because we've already done it once this battle round. In my turn. Is this once per battle round or is it?
Oh, I don't know actually. Good question.
Yeah, let's double check this. So you can do it. It just says any phase. So this is about to blow up. If you just get, all you need is to roll you roll a D3 from my champion, yeah? So you need 2 damage to go through. Just need the averages.
Yep.
He gets it. It kills the Emperor's champion. You might as well roll for my tank as well. 3 damage to that. Nice. I'll roll for your unit. 2. So it kills a Plague Marine, but you do take down the Emperor's champ. That was CP well spent, that. So I did the attack with these Terminators, and there's 1 Poxwalker left there. Just a thorn in my side. I did the attack with this tank. Basically all we've got left is this Lord to attack. So let's do it, mate.
Yep. So 6 attacks, see what I can do this time. Not rolling very good with these.
Hitting on, what are you hitting on, 2s?
2s, yeah.
Yeah, it's unbelievable almost.
5s and 6s. 1 wound.
4 up. He saves it.
Nice.
Big shield comes down. So that is Templars turn 4. I'm going to quickly have a look at the points in yeah. So end of Templars turn 4. I get 6 points, 2 for established locus and 4 for display of might. So 6 points, get a CP, going into Death Guard turn 4. Death Guard turn 4. So we've got Storm Hostile objective, engage on all fronts, and this challenger card. So Storm Hostile objective, take one of my objectives off me. It's doable, but it'd be pretty hard, I think. Engage on all fronts, you should be able to get 3 here for 2 points. The challenger card, basically you just need to be 9 inches within a board edge. As long as it's not your deployment zone, you get 3 points straight away for it. So you've got that as well for 3 points. You scored 10 for primary, so it's a decent scoring term for you. It's going to be very close, this one. So obviously you scored this one for holding it, and you also scored your holm because you've stickied it. That Poxwalker fell back. I had to take a Desperate Escape because that's the new Terminator rule for Templars. It's fine, it survived. And obviously Typhus and your Lord are both getting that quarter. So just some shooting. Should we just keep it rolling? Because you're going to do bees, aren't you? And try and kill the
So
knight.
let's fingers crossed Typhus.
Fingers crossed, don't roll a 1.
Yeah.
Don't roll a 1. It's 2. So is this D6?
D6, yeah.
D6, he's on 7 wounds remaining. He takes 3. So he's down to 4 wounds remaining. There's oil just pouring all over, but he's still hanging in there. Let's do some shooting. It's literally all the shooting. It's just going to be straight to combat, which will start with me with the knight. And I'm going to try and kill Typhus once and for all. I've killed his Primarch. Let's see if I can kill the Chapter Master. So hitting on, so he won't be -1 to hit anymore, right? That's when he's in the unit.
I better check.
We'll double check and we'll get back to you. So I'm going to do the big strike and try and do Typhus in. Hitting on 2s because it is only when you're leading the unit. And then we are wounded on 2s. So 4. I'm actually going to CP that 1 as well. I know that sounds crazy, but I want you to take as much saves as you can. So 5 saves you've got, and I've used my CP.
So 5 4s.
5 4s. Oh. You're going to CP it?
Yeah, you go on.
You have to. You have to. Oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe Typhus has survived this.
You show Mortari and how it's done.
Do you know what? He really is. Typhus hitting straight back. Let's go.
Yeah. So 1 lethal, 2 miss. Still getting them 1s.
Yeah, still getting them 1s.
5s and 6s. So 2 go through.
2 go through, so 2 forps. 1 save, 1 goes through, so that's 3 damage. Right, so he's down to 1 wound remaining. The Lord should be able to take him out. Forgot about little Grimoldus behind Typhus there. He's going to take his, try and take his pound of flesh. But he's missed twice, the idiot. The idiot! When he's on 4s. Wounded once. Ibby 2, so because you're in run. And he's fine. Grimoldus, you absolutely.
He's tanked some damage this game, like.
So we've got a Lord now, see if he can take out the Knight. Can he do it? This is a big moment for him.
Come on.
Big moment for him.
1 lethal.
Yep, 1 lethal, 1 misses. 5s and 6s. Oh, that's what he needed. So if I fill 1 of these 4 pin buns, you've took out a Knight. It had 2.
Yes.
See if he blows up. No, he doesn't. That would have been nasty, that. But that is the Knight destroyed. I can't believe it. That shows how strong Death Shroud are. They were tied up against a Knight Lancer, and they've ended up surviving and killing it. So well done, mate. So we did some attacks back. You took 2 wounds off the tank. That took 1 wound off your unit. And that's everything. What a turn, eh? What a game. It's been an absolute bloodbath, an absolute massacre. So let's have a look at the points. So end of Death Guard, turn 4. Stormmaster objective he's getting rid of. Even though he killed the Knight, I still have Grimoldus and the tank on there. Then engage on all fronts, you get 2 points for, and the challenger you get 3 points for. So good scoring turn going into Templars turn 5. Let's see what we can do. So Templars 5th and final turn. Beginning of this battle round, Paul gets a challenge card because I'm about 7 points in the lead. So if it's ever going to come into play, it's now. It's very critical. Then I got 10 points for primary. I've got Mark for Death, so kill a target that Paul picks, and I get 5 points for it. Kill one that I pick, I get 2 points for. Engage on all fronts, I should be able to get for 2 points for 3/4. So basically, that stayed in combat. It's just going to shoot into him, try and kill some Plague Marines. They're burning that objective, so if Paul doesn't kill them in his turn, then I'll score 5 points. The Terminators have moved forward to go and fight with these. The Impulsor fell back to get him engaged on all fronts, and Grimoldus and that's fell back because otherwise Typhus will just kill him in my turn. So I've got some shooting, then some charges, and then that'll be everything the Templars can do. So let's do it. Also, I've got to mention the Mark for Death target. So you picked this unit of Plague Marines, and then the 2 Terminators. Obviously, I just picked that single lone guy over there, zombie. So I'm going to do some shooting. I'm going to shoot its multi-melt into these, crack missile into these, and then the 2 grenade launchers into the zombie on its own. So multi-melter, hitting on 4s, both hit. Wounding on 3s, 1 wounds. So that's at -4. Do you have it?
No.
So that'll just be D6 plus 2, just kill that 1-on-1 wound.
1 wound, yeah.
Then we've got a crack missile flying at you, hitting on 4s. Hits, wounds on 3s. Wounds, that's -2.
Yep. So 5 plus.
That fills. So if I kill this one, then I take that objective off you, but then you score at the end, so
yeah,
it does 6 damage. So that does kill another Plague Marine. I'm just leaving 1 left there. 2 grenade launchers. Oh, actually, let me check the range of these grenade launchers. I think there might only be 18. Terminators, I've got a bolter shooting into this guy, and then I've got the Gatling cannon shooting into the Lord. So the bolter, hitting into the zombie, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s. These are tough boys. You've got 3 saves, 5 up saves, mate.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, 6 ups. Now we've got 2 5 up, feel no pains.
On the Lord.
This is on the zombie.
On the Poxwalker.
Yeah. So he's dead. So I do get 2 points if I can't kill this Lord. So I've got a Gatling cannon going at the Lord. All hits. And these are wounding on 5 and 6s. Oh, rubbish. So now all we've got is some charges. That's all the shooting, and that'll be that. So it'll just be the Terminators into your Lord, and that's it. Terminators, 5, 6, 7. They should be well and truly in. So the Terminators against the Lord. I'm using a CP to reroll hit rolls of 1 and wound rolls of 1 because I've got a chaplain in that unit. So hitting on 3s. This is the Power Fists. Rerolling the 1. I'm glad to use that CP. Then this is wounding on 3s. No 1s there. 2 2s though, of course. So you've got 2 saves at -2 on your in run. So 2 damage goes through. He's down to 3 wounds remaining. See if the chaplain can finish him off. So hitting on 2s. They all hit. And then this is wounding on strength 6 plus 1 to wound, so 4s. Got a 1 there I can re-roll. Got to use that CP. So 3 saves of 3 up. This is just -1. It does get him though.
Does get him, yeah.
Does get him. So we'll see if he comes back alive on a 2 plus. We might as well just do it now. He's alive. The curse hasn't continued.
Just outside.
Yep. So he's back there.
Back on 3 wounds.
Should we quickly do this combat actually?
Yeah.
Let's do it on cam while we're rolling. So your fist. See if you can punch through the hull of a tank.
So 1 lethal.
Looking alright so far.
2 wounds.
-3 technically, so 6s. 2 go through, so 4 damage. He attacks back. All hit. Wounded on 4s. 4s. No, 3s actually, but yeah, 2 saves.
I run over.
Yes, Adrien.
Tread marks all over him.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but I'm down to 3 wounds remaining over here. More like grav plate marks all over.
Yeah, I suppose, crushed.
So I score 5 for mark for death for killing his lord, even though his lord has stood back up. It does count as me slaying him. Engage on all fronts, I get 2 points for. So the only bit of points I'm in the middle of doing now is trying to get that centre for burning it. So 5, 6, 7 points going into Paul's 5th and final turn. So a Death Guard, 5th and final turn. Behind enemy lines, in assassination, you did get recover assets and you CP'd it out and got assassination instead. Then the Challenger card. So behind enemy lines, you can't get, sadly. You just can't get my deployment zone. You've had to roll a 5 on the advance, but your drivers try and stop me from getting my 5 points in the midfield. Recover assets, you've swapped out for assassination, so kill a character, which Grimaldus is stood there with his servitor. And then the Challengers, sadly, you need to be 18 inches away from all enemy units, and you're just too close to my units. And that completes... end of your turn. So if you do... Oh no, there's them Terminators right there. Yeah. So you should be able to get assassinated for 5 points if you kill Grimaldus. What have you done in your turn? Basically just...
So yeah, the Lord of Contagions move towards the centre. He's going to try and stop you from burning that objective, hopefully.
Yep.
And then Typhus is just turned around and he's staring Grimaldus in the face, ready to fire some flies and stuff at him.
Exactly that. And obviously if you do kill these, then you'll score this at the end of your turn for 5 points and yours for 5 points. So that's got you 10 points also. It's 9e5, get you 10. And if you kill Grimaldus, there's another 5 points. Yeah. So you could potentially do like get 15 points into 9e5, so a 20 point swing there.
Yeah.
But I think it's looking like the Templars might still pip it. But let's do this turn, see how we get on. So let's do some shooting. So the Terminators have noticed that Typhus is going for Grimaldus, and I'm going to do a d6 movement because you've moved within 9 inches of me with Grimaldus. So the Terminators, I'm using a CP, and they're going to try and be Grimaldus's bodyguard. A 3, let's double check that. It might not get him in, so we'll double check and I'll get back to you. 3, they've managed to grab Typhus. That he's already done damage to a knight, to Helbrecht, and they're not taking our Grand Chaplain. So that's that done. That's my CP spent. Where do you want to shoot first, mate? You've got grenades with this guy, did you say?
Yeah, so I'm going to throw a grenade first in the centre, try and clear out some of them.
Try and blow out that doorway before you move through it.
Yeah, so is it 6 dice?
Yeah, any 4s and more items. Oh! That kills 2.5, so that is blink, blink, and then 1-on-1 wound. But that does widen up that
does the charge
a little bit. Probably not by much, to be fair. So Typhus's last push to try and kill Grimaldus, he sends out his bees to do the job for him.
Yeah.
You want to roll like a 6 here, basically.
Oh.
A 3.
And then I need a 6
now. You need a 6, really, yeah. A 5, so they do have 5 wounds between Grimaldus and that one servitor, but they do have a 5 up feel no pain. So if I roll any 5s here, they stay alive. Oh, they do. Grimaldus is alive on 2 wounds remaining, but then bees have really got in his armour there and are stinging him and his servitor. So you've got a 6-inch charge with a Lord going into that middle unit.
Yeah, so fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. He gets it. Yes. He is in. So let's do some combat. The Lord is trying to take this centre altar, fighting with them 3 Marines, 3 intercessors, so let's do it, mate.
Yeah, so 6 attacks again, hitting on 2s. No lethals. Oh, 3 misses. So I need all of these to wound.
You need all these to wound and all to go through. Why don't you we'll re-roll this one, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
6 and 2 frees, isn't it?
I'll re-roll this one.
Yep.
Oh,
my God. What the hell? So I've got 2 6-up saves. So you killed 2 of them, but that leaves 1 brave intercessor managing to burn that objective in the middle. So these Terminators are going to try and pull down Typhus. Very unlikely, but let's give it a go. So we've got 2 power fists, hitting on 3s, 2 miss there, and then we're wounding on 3s. Toughness 7, right?
Yeah.
Also, you could possibly kill that chaplain, so you could still get assassinated. But you got 3 saves at -2, so 3 on your 4-pin run. 2 damage.
Yep.
So he's down to.
What was he on? Was he on? I'm guessing that was his, wasn't it?
No, I think that's your lord's. That.
Oh, is it?
I think he's on full wounds. I don't know if he's off yet.
So what was that? 2 damage.
2, yeah. So he's on the 4, is it?
Down to 4, yeah.
So I've got the chaplain last, hitting on 2s. Luckily, is it 2? Is a chaplain? Let me double check. Of course, it's 2s. This is a chaplain of the Black Templars. This is an Astarte. He's in Terminator armor. And he wounds once. Wounds once, -1, so 3 up.
Oh, it
does take
through.
2 damage. So you are down to 2 wounds, but there'll be no more attacks coming through onto you. So you might as well do your attacks back with Typhus.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ready?
Go for it, mate.
Yep. So there's 2 lethals. 4 go through. Wounded on 2s, I believe.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yep.
So that's 6 saves. So it'll be
6 saves at -3 technically with the contagion.
So it'll just be the 4 invuns. So 2 at a time. They're all right. 2 at a time. They're both dead. So I've got 2 on this chaplain. So if I make one of these, the chaplain survives. He's got a storm shield. He's dead. He is dead. So you do get assassinated and you wipe out that Terminator unit, but they have protected their chaplain Grimoldus. Let's do attacks back on this lord. This won't be as entertaining, but I hit twice and I wound twice. 2 up saves. It's fine. Right. And that is the end of the game. The pull down, Typhus pulls down them Terminators in. God knows what's going to happen between Chaplain Grimoldus and Typhus now. Now the cameras are turned off, but I
think they just shake
hands and just walk off the battlefield. But what a game, man. Let's add up the points and talk about it in the outro. Put it there, mate. What a game. Yeah. Honestly, that's... I didn't expect it to turn out that way. Some of the turns that we had, I really did think we were going to sort of tip one way. Yeah.
Especially after that turn 2. I thought it was game over for me, like, pretty quick.
Yeah. I always get caught out with that with Death Guard. Yeah. I always think, that was a bad turn, but then Death Shroud wants to start dropping in, especially within 6 inches as well. They just put out so much hurt. After your turn 2, I thought it was game over for me. Yeah. So it was so like swingy all game. But with the assets we had left, I think we both did really well with keeping in the game. I do enjoy that new Black Templar codex. I don't think the detachment really brought much to the game, as I said in the army video. I didn't think it was going to. So like the reroll charges, reroll advances, I didn't really use much. The strats, I mean, that D6 reactive move,
that was pretty good.
With Judices and chaplains, that's really good. Besides from that, we're just looking at the strats now. There's not much that I don't think I would have used. I mean, there's 6-inch piling consolidation is pretty cool.
The lethal hits was nice as well on the...
so what I was going to say was the raw stats themselves, the Templars, so like you said, the lethal hits, the rerolls that you get, so that enhancement from the Judice, which you didn't get to see anyway, but all the rerolls throughout the army is fantastic because you're losing the awful moment, and the +1 to wound, especially against an army like yours. I think it came in really handy this game. I feel like I love the I love what they've done with all the data sheets. I love the vows instead of the awful moment. I'm just not a fan of the detachments. Realistically, you're going to be seeing a lot of Templar armies using the normal Space Marine Codex detachments, which is a shame. Yeah. But I'll definitely keep using these. I like thematic lists, and I'll have a look at the other detachments and just see what I can do. And I always say this: I've got a lot on my backlog, but I will be painting up some more Templars. I've got the 2 new models, and I need some anti-tank. I know I had a knight today, but I'm going to be taking like the Repulsor Execution is really good in this codex, I think. So that has access to rerolls. So anything that has access to rerolls from losing or for moment, I just think it's fantastic. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. I like the Templar codex. There's a lot of good stuff, a lot of bad stuff about it, but isn't with any codex. Yeah, I suppose. Besides from the Death Guard,
for now.
How did you find going against Templars? How did you find using your Death Guards? Or anything you changed?
I think I made a couple of mistakes early on. Maybe deployment and movement in the first turn.
But he definitely overextended with Mortarion and stuff, in things like that.
I think it's because I've had so many games where he's not done anything and I've played 2 kg with him.
Yeah.
I tend to try and push him out now and do the business. But he had 2 combat phases against that night and he barely scratched him, didn't he? Yeah. So
yeah, it's one of them. He could have gone the complete opposite and absolutely smashed the night. I think that's the thing. I'm similar. Like I play a lot of games where I overextend, like I did this game, and I'd say about 8 times out of 10, it doesn't pay off. And I end up losing the game because of it. This game probably nearly lost me the game. I think I just we did a lot of good dice rolls, a lot of bad dice rolls.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
I think I maybe got lucky to survive and get to turn 5 and end up winning it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, what a game. It was pretty much perfect for me again. That close near the end, and there was nothing left on the battlefield.
No, same with me. I had the Death Shroud. They've got a lot of staying power. Well, Typhus and Lord of Contagion were the only 2 left, really, weren't they?
Literally your last 2 models left. And I think I literally only had a couple of tanks in Grimaldus.
Yeah.
So,
and you had that one guy in the middle who I failed to kill as well.
The one guy in the middle, the one intercessor, getting me 5 points there. And I knew that 5 points.
I know, that would have been a very close game.
Yeah, it would have been, because we've got it is 73 to me, 64 to you. So it was super close. I'll put it properly in the editing, because I always sometimes miss a few points here and there, but that's basically, I think we've got it right.
Yeah.
But yeah. So did you have any men of the matches or anything like that? Or
probably Typhus. To be honest, most of my games I've played, it's either been Lord of Contagion or Typhus. Usually swings one or the other. I think Typhus just pipped it today.
Yeah, with them Death Shroud as well. He's just so good.
Yeah.
It's such a strong unit.
Yeah.
It just tanks so much and put out the damage as well.
They wiped out Helbrecht and his unit.
Yeah.
Took down the Knight eventually.
Yeah.
And then Typhus took down the Terminators at the end on his own.
Exactly. So between them, they literally just chewed through everything. And they probably would have carried on doing it. If we carried on playing, them 2 models probably would have wiped whatever was left on the table.
Possibly, yeah.
So, I mean, it's such worth the points.
Yeah.
You were saying off camera you're a little bit worried about maybe getting some nerfs.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty much guaranteed, but we'd like to see a point hike and not rules changes.
Yeah, definitely,
But if Games Workshop do that or not, who knows?
We'll see, we'll see.
Who knows? So I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you on the market for some game mats, then go to Gamemat.eu. 10% discount. This is where this demon mat was from, in the demon terrain, the big the altar and the big temple around it, all from Gamemat.eu, pre-painted. So 10% discount in the description, check that out. Also, don't forget to check out the Discord as well. We can have a little chit chat in there. Also, don't forget to check out Rogue Miniatures, 10% discount in there as well. So you go in that description and you're getting money off all sorts, mats, terrain, painted armies. And if you want to show a little love back, and then just subscribe, like, and leave a comment as well, a nice comment. Or if you're feeling really cheeky, you can join and become a member, like my main man, Paul, over here. So, check that out. Join us just down below, and I'll leave in the description a link to that as well.
Yeah.
So, cheers for coming, Paul. You're absolutely legend for coming. And we're looking at more armies for you, maybe getting into. You're looking at maybe Votan. What else? We've got some Space Wolves, so we'll definitely be getting you back on the channel if you fancy it in the future. And again, thanks to you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. See you later.